All right. All right. Just go on there, and we are live. All right, guys. Hey, it's Amanda here, your cutie of Carnage, and I'm here for an abrupt 2 horror homies hangout, guys. I'm here with a couple of my good friends who have channels of their own. And firstly, I want to say that yes, I have been drinking. So if you guys notice that I'm extra bubbly today, I have been drinking. You know, like my biggest fan, Riley, he might join us later. My biggest fan, Riley, always says, I'm a drunk cunt. We have little pet names for each other. So anyways, so yeah, guys, so I want to start off to introduce who we have today. And first off, I want to introduce one of the newest additions. I want to say newest additions, but one of our fewer unknown channels, Chop Block.
Hi, yes. Everybody.
Hold on, let me click on. There you go. Say hi. Are you waving a knife? And are you just waving a knife to be like, we just had cake?
I don't know. It's just something I kind of play with during streams. I think it helps me stay
and you drop it. I'm worried. But yeah, tell us about your channel and tell us about you.
Well, as you can tell, I am a horror fan, and on my channel I do horror movie reviews. Sometimes I do a little bit of movie news with or horror television news, and I've been working with animation a little bit, getting into that a bit. And yeah, that's pretty much what I do.
All right, good deal. Well, a quick question for you: what is the one film that you say really got you into horror?
Scream.
Scream? Oh, that's a good choice.
That's mainly, well, I wouldn't say it scared me, but it made me just really love what is inside. Well, in horror films, what horror film scared me would be Nightmare on Elm Street.
So Scream. Okay, so the Scream actually had you more of an appreciation of the aspect of horror as a story. Okay, I got that. I understand that. Good deal. We had some comments going on real quick. If you don't mind, I'm gonna jump on that real quick and see who we have commenting.
Play with that knife.
Yeah, let's be careful of that. So far, we have Sandra and Steve Atkins. Awesome, guys. Thank you for joining. I'm going to go ahead and move to our next one. And this is, I'm really happy I finally get to get her on a chat. I've tried many, many times, and it didn't work. But we have, let me click on me real quick. I tried to get this girl on my chats many, many times. It's never worked. She's always too busy because she's a busy person. That is going to be the one and the only Dice Rollin'.
Hello.
Hello. I love your background. I just have to tell you, I love your background.
Oh, God, my muddled, messy background. Thank you.
Did you just say my mother? It looks like you looked at your skeleton and like, my mother?
No. What? No, my muddled, messy.
Okay. Yeah. I'm waiting for you to stop and turn to the skeleton and goes, what is that, mother?
Oh, see, now I have to use that in the video sometime. Do a review site and use that. Thank you.
You're welcome, hon. So yeah, tell us about your channel.
If you couldn't guess, I do a lot of stuff in horror and humor in my own twisted way, but mainly I do reviews and Let's Plays and lists and narrations of creepy stories, true or otherwise.
Oh, good deal. Well, I have a bone to pick with you too, because you've never did a corny joke video.
I know. I promise. I promise. I am absolutely working on that. I've come up with 2 or 3 that are decent. But I promise I will get it up. I don't want to just dismiss that because I've been tagged. I'm obligated.
Yes. Good deal, sweetie. Awesome. Well, that's the question that I had for Chop. If you had to pick a horror film that really influenced you and got you into the genre itself, what would that be?
Oh, God. You know what? I mentioned this a little bit before, but 2 years into my channel, I was doing nothing with horror. So it didn't even start out as horror, but someone helped me realize that I tend to gravitate towards that. But if I had to pick, the one thing that got me into horror, probably my mom, actually.
Oh, okay.
She's big into Stephen King, Dean Koontz, and she kind of pushed me in that direction, and eventually I went, okay. So it's her fault.
Oh yeah, I see her in the back right now looking at you going, yes, it was Dean Cook's Next to Be King.
This is my mother.
What was that, mother? No. They're not the devils. I used to make that joke. I used to make that every time I would go live stream. Like, my mom lied. You guys aren't the devils.
Yes, no. That's what's ironic. They say, don't talk to strangers. What am I doing right now?
Exactly. But we're in the comforts of our own home, so it's okay. So next, guys, I want to introduce somebody. You guys, if you guys watch my channel, you guys know the horror community. You know who I am about to introduce. The one, the only OCD horror, the super sarcastic man of the hour, my good friend, Chase.
Who?
OCD horror.
Who's that?
I don't know.
This is the guy that gives me a hard time.
Yeah.
You said horror themes on your channel, and I've yet to hear them.
I do. I have. I swear to you just didn't get there that day. Well, maybe one time, because I have a whole playlist of horror stuff, so I could just play my playlist all day long.
All right, well, OCD, go ahead and tell everybody about yourself, where they can find your channel, so we can get this going.
OCD horror, it's my name, yo. Type something, I don't know. If you can't find me, you'll learn about OCD. So either way, you're doing something productive.
Yes, and if you guys don't know, he's the one guy that I always have on my chats because he's the funniest person to talk to because he'll tell me. He's very sarcastic. He'll tell me my picks suck, and I'll tell him that he'll be like, man, it's a corny 80s film. I'm like, you're a corny 80s film. Anyways, yeah. So, last but not least, we have Eric the Death Twitch.
Hey, what's up? Thanks for having me.
The Speed of Sound. I'm sorry, dude. I always forget to plug that.
No, you don't. Actually, I'd rather you didn't because I'm kind of just slagging on that one.
Okay.
Actually, both of them. So I guess you don't have to promote me at all since I don't do much of anything.
No, it's not your fault though. So we'll go there, but it's not your fault.
Well, in some respects, it's not my fault because I would live stream on my channel if I could.
Yeah, that's why you're here.
That's why I'm making appearances all over everybody else's channels.
Because I know yours was fun. Yeah. So I actually met Death Twitch or Eric from. If y'all remember, I used to be on the horror show a lot and used to do a lot of the Google Hangouts with them. And this was back when I first started. When I first started, y'all know that I'm gonna rephrase this. I live in the country, and my internet was awful. And I used to jump on the live streams, and I would just be like, "Hi," and they'd be like, "Oh, bless her heart, she's trying." So yeah, guys, so I introduced the panel to everybody. I'm going to go back to the comments real quick because it looks like we have a few people that had comments to have to say about what we have not been talking about. So yeah, looks like Dice and everybody are all in the comments already.
We're in the chat. We're the only ones probably.
Yeah, I'm the only one not in the chat just because I have so many windows open right now. So yeah, feel free, Dice, OCD, Chop, if you guys...
Let's not talk on the stream. Let's just talk in the chat.
Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just
every once in a while the camera switches to whoever's clicking on the keys.
No, I just want to see like Eric on the stream just going like I just want to see Eric on the stream just like you're like and then they're like switch to him and he's gonna be like, oh what that was tea. That was tea. Yeah, exactly. All right, guys. Well, okay. Well, I have tons of topics I would like to ask you guys about because I am kind of like off the wall questions. If you guys have any questions for anybody else on the panel, feel free to ask. But I'm going to go ahead and go on a little tangent right now. So, yeah,
brace yourselves.
Brace yourselves. So I asked this question a lot on my live stream, but this is the first time I've actually had other YouTubers on my Google Hangouts. Usually I do Google Hangouts with like my friends who don't have YouTube channels and stuff like that. So I would, well, no, not counting all of them. Like I have like Reanimator and I had Count Dracula and everybody on my streams. But I would love as just like kind of like well, I'm not going to talk about OCD and Death Wish because they're not really new YouTubers. They have more people than I do, so credit to them. But I would love to hear Chop and Dice's answer to this. If you had to pick a comedy film and a horror film to cross together, what would it be? I'll let Dice go first. Should we start with Twitch? Yeah,
No,
let's start with Twitch. Go, yeah, there you go, Twitch. You go ahead and go.
I think I have one.
All right, go for it.
Jay and Silent Bob, and Halloween.
Well, Jay and Silent Bob did a cross with Scream, but they never were in the film, but they were in Scream 3. But Jay and Silent Bob and Halloween is pretty good. How would you think the story would go with that?
I don't know. I didn't really think of that. I was just thinking of like what would be a funny concept.
I just love how like I'm having a My Chemical Romance shirt on and you're wearing Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
I was listening to Motorhead earlier.
My God, we're all representing.
Right? What are you wearing? Let me see what you're wearing.
Lamb of God.
Oh, there you go.
The one day I didn't wear my Alice Cooper shirt.
Right? Oh God. You want to see something really cool?
There's still time to put it on.
Hold on. You want to see something cool? Hold on. This is my step away for a minute. I got this for $1 at a flea market.
Oh!
Nice.
Well, that's not
I didn't have my headphones in, so I didn't hear you, but I got that for $1 at the flea market.
Well, I would say it's nice, but I don't know. My standards might be kind of weird.
I know, but that just las Cubas gracias. Like that's awesome. Like I got that for $1. But yeah. So I guess also say my pick I thought would be hilarious if you had if you took I don't know if you guys remember like Monty Python. If you took Monty Python, versus or over like zombies, I thought it would be really funny. Like
that
a
would be
zombie
pretty
Monty
funny.
Python movie.
I would,
Or
I would totally watch that.
Yeah, it would just be hilarious. It'd be like, oh, that's Mother, but she used to have a jaw, you know? Like, so that was my pick.
Perfect. Yeah.
What do you think, Twitch?
What about that idea? That's
Yeah.
Well, they sort of reminds me of Shaun of the Dead, which I was watching recently.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like Monty Python doing anything is already like, yes, it's gonna be funny.
Well, and that's another thing, though. I really wish Tucker and Dale would have did more like monster films. Like, I would love to see like Tucker and Dale and zombies, because Tucker and Dale were kind of like dorks.
Yeah, but I don't know about seeing them take on the Mummy or something like that.
Yeah, I would see them more doing like vampires because they're like such dorky guys. You could just see like a vampire girl hitting on fucking Tucker. And then he'd be like, "She's a vampire." It's like, "You're so judgmental." like
I can see that.
Yeah, I can see them. It's just hilarious. What do you think, Dice? What you got going on?
I got the vague idea of something.
Mm-hmm.
What about one of those almost stereotypical kind of buddy cop films, but you replace that with Jason and Freddy?
Oh gosh. Okay, I got that. Okay.
I haven't really honestly watched any really great buddy cop films to be able to point out one specifically.
Okay. I just thought of something pretty funny. Really funny topic. I never thought about this before, but if you guys know that I'm a huge horror fanatic, of course. And, oh, hold on, but Chase. Chase, do you have an idea?
First, I would like to address that you have a horror channel. It would be weird if you
makes a good
did
point.
horror.
You got me there, buddy.
Secondly,
Horror is why we
I-
all are talking right now.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
Well, I was getting somewhere there.
channel. Get out of here.
Well,
I'll jump out the window. You know I'll do it.
I've seen you.
I was saying that I'm a huge horror fanatic, but y'all don't see behind the camera. I'm also a Disney fan. I love Oliver and Company, the original Peach Dragon, and my favorite Disney film of all time is The Great Mouse Detective. That was hands down my favorite Disney film. Radigan, I still have the fucking soundtrack. Like, I'm that kind of nerd. That being said, that's what you have to go first. If you had to pick a Disney film to be adapted into a horror film, what would it be?
Oh, I don't know Disney very well.
A gifty movie.
Dumbo.
I get that. Well, I guess for an example, I'll use my premise.
Wouldn't that be like Santa Sangre?
I would love to see a Peach Dragon horror film. I would love to see Peach Dragon be adapted into a horror film.
Where the dragon like swoops down and eats people jaw style.
Yeah, exactly. And then, you know, because his name's Elliot. So he's like, no, Elliot, don't eat anybody. He's like, but I'm hungry. You know, like.
Would it be animated or would it be live action?
Oh, no. He would be. No, the dragon would be animated because that would make it scarier. The fact that he was like, because, you know, the main song of the film, I don't know if you remember Peach Dragon, but he's like, he goes, because I love you too. So he'd just be eating motherfuckers and just be like,
Good Jim Henson puppets.
Oh god.
Yeah. Well,
That would be weird.
So Chase, what do you think should be changed into like a horror film? Disney horror.
Or what? I don't know. I'm trying to keep up with the topics.
Disney.
Because I never got to answer the last one.
Well, because you didn't think of it. Okay. All right. So let's
just answer the last one for this question and see if it makes sense.
Wet Hot American Summer.
With a serial killer, that would be amazing.
No, my answer to the last topic was Wet Hot American Summer was Sleepaway Camp. But
that would be amazing.
Oh, that's a genius idea right there.
It really is. That is amazing. Well, I feel like they kind of did that.
Sorry, no one ever got to hear it.
Now I'm not going to say no.
Hush.
It won't measure up.
Well, no, because it actually they kind of went that way with. Well, never mind, they didn't. Because whenever they did the TV series, I kind of got that kind of feel because it reminded me of Reagan and Tripper. If you guys remember that film Tripper,
no.
With David Arquette.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
They had a serial killer at the music festival. It had the guy from.
Yeah, that movie was so bad.
I know, but it was so bad it was good. It had the kid from Witness. If you guys remember that film.
No, Harrison Ford.
Where Harrison Ford, Witness, but Harrison Ford, the little boy, started.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
Witness is cool, but like, no. No one has ever. No, this is the first time it's ever been said. A kid from Witness.
It was the kid from. Okay, fine. It was. Yeah, I go back.
I hope he's watching the stream too.
I know. I go that hard, bruh. I go to that hard.
No, I really didn't. Actually, the Tripper. And I remember I actually watched that stoned and did enjoy myself. Did have a good time.
Good to know. Well, Chop Block, what is oh, I didn't mean to click on myself there. Chop Block, if you had to bring a Disney film for a horror film, what would it be?
Beauty and the Beast. Even though I think that's been done. No. I don't think anyone's done
the
anything.
original Grim Fairy Tale. The original Grim Fairy Tale was a lot more darker, but it wasn't horror based.
Yeah, that's what I was.
All right, Dice, what's your opinion?
Oh god. Well, you know what? I'm gonna have. It's funny you should bring up the whole Disney and horror fan thing because I have a very, very good friend who is all about Disney, and I'm over here going, "You should see this. It's horrific," and she goes with it. But in kind of a a nod to her, I'll go with Little Mermaid, but we combine Jaws and Piranha.
Mm.
Little Mermaid with Jaws.
Yes, and Piranha.
No, you can't combine those. You know why? I did a top 10 list of scariest parts in Disney film. My number 1 was I have gallophobia. I'm terrified of sharks. That fucking beginning of Little Mermaid where she's getting chased by that great white.
Yeah.
Like, they're gonna do a live action version of this film. Okay?
No, you know what? I've seen it. I saw The Little Mermaid on ice when I was pretty young. And the giant inflatable Ursula and the shark, the guy wearing the shark costume, terrified me. So I get it. I understand.
Yeah. So I'm really scared. I'm like, all right, I don't know what I see. I don't know if I need a hug or a shower. Either way, I'm fucking scared. That's all. So, all right, let's see. Everybody's in the comments right now. So, I would like to ask if anybody has seen this film. Because I've been asking people a lot about this movie, and nobody has ever
I'm going to say no just in advance.
Well, no, because I want to do a let's watch of this film. And when I was talking to Brian about it, he said nobody has seen this film. And I thought if anybody, you would probably have seen it.
Okay, well, let's hear it.
It's a let's watch of it's a really interesting 80s horror film that I really want to do a let's watch on, and that is Neon Demons. I don't know if anybody's seen it. Has anybody seen that?
I never have.
From the 80s?
Yeah, the 80s Neon Demons.
I may have heard of it, but I've never seen it.
I mean, is the newest Neon Demon a remake?
No, not Neon Neon I'm sorry. Neon Maniacs.
Oh, Neon Maniacs?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I've been drinking, sorry.
What?
I believed you that there was a Neon Demon from the 80s, and I wanted to see it.
I was confused.
I liked Neon Demon, but the reason I said Neon Demon is because I've been drinking. And every time I say Neon Maniacs, people are like, "You mean Neon Demon?" I'm like, "No."
Okay, you told me about that one before, and then I fucking forgot. So now I'm gonna try and make it stick.
Well, look up the trailer real quick while we're doing this, because it's fucking. It's so crazy.
Which means it's probably pretty good.
No, it's fucking amazing. It has everything. It has like a girl, basically, like. Okay, they have the quintessential 80s like moment.
Tell me, Stefan, what else does
you can say 84 and I'm saying.
It's got everything.
What did you say, Eric? It has everything.
High fives, children of divorce.
Oh my God, Stefan! Children of a divorce. Stay Cortez.
MTV Stan Cortez. This thing. Okay.
And DJ Baby Buckjoy. If anybody doesn't know what we're talking about, if you guys ever watch SNL, there's this character on SNL named Stefan, who is the funniest thing you've ever seen in your life.
Remember that? Yeah.
Yeah, it's the funniest thing I've ever seen. He goes, and just when you think the party's over, everybody look out! It's Black George Washington.
Bill Hader's awesome. Bill Hader's awesome.
Yes, it's so funny. He goes, everybody watch out! It's Black George Washington. Yeah.
He's so fucking funny.
Took me a while to remember his name too.
Well, Bill Hader, he based the character on.
Oh, I remember Stefan. Yeah, it's all coming back.
Yeah, it's Stefan. It was created by Bill Hader and John Mulaney, and those are the two most level-headed guys. And the fact that they came together to make Stefan is hilarious. And he married Seth. Anyways, yeah, so that's funny. Anyway, so nobody's ever seen Neon Demons. Well, that was my whole conversation piece.
Damn, really? I guess
we failed.
Doing a review for us.
All right, fine. We'll just talk about 80s films.
I'll watch it later. I swear.
Yeah,
y'all
talk
about Pieces.
Oh, you want to talk about Pieces? All right. I'm gonna take this shot, and I want to talk about Pieces.
That's how any discussion of Pieces starts. Let me get this shot.
Okay, guys. If anybody doesn't know, oh, you know what, Eric, the floor is on you. Let's talk about Pieces, bruh.
Okay, I said it has the best ending because of what happens. I don't know. I don't know if I should spoil something that doesn't even make sense.
No, don't start from the beginning. Don't start from the ending. Let's start from the beginning.
Well, the whole movie is insane and funny as hell. But just the last frame, like the last few frames, the way it ends, it's so crazy. Anyway, yeah.
I know, but the best part, I'm not gonna spoil it, but I'm just gonna say, just because you're watching, but the part when like it happens and then all of a sudden, like,
I'm back.
it comes up.
Oh, he's returned.
It comes up and he's like,
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
and then like blood starts splitting. He's like, oh, and he falls, and then it's like, you're like, what the fuck just happened? Oh my god.
I don't know
What do we
happened,
know
but it was
about Pieces? It's foreign, right? Like some.
Fine.
Where do
That's
we
fun.
think that movie's from? I'm sure somebody knows. All these horror people.
Okay, so chop block, dice. I need y'all to write these down.
Uh-oh.
I need you to take
Oh, man.
notes. Y'all need to take notes.
Oh my god.
Right? I don't even know what we're talking about.
We're talking about Pieces. You know what I'm talking about. We're talking about
Okay.
Pieces.
Oh,
That's what we talked about.
Pieces.
Yeah, you say it.
You don't
Yeah.
have to write that down.
Yeah.
I'm
We're
looking up the
horror
trailers and I'm
influence
saving
you.
them. And
Pieces is must watch. It's must see.
Pieces is a must watch, and so is my favorite.
If for any other reason, just to not how to make a movie. Like
I know
learn
this might
something.
be spoiling, but my favorite part of the whole film has to be the actress who played in. She was what was she in? She was in so many other films. And anyways, I have a review coming up for Pieces, but the best fucking line of the film is when she comes out.
I
You
never mind.
bastards!
Yeah.
Bastard! He killed her, you bastard! And then he stops and he goes, she's bastard!
It'll you have to turn your volume down if you watch the
Exactly.
clip because it'll
No, but
blow
it's
out your
funny.
speakers.
You think she's ending the scene. She's like, bastards! You killed me, bastards! And you stop and he goes, it's gonna be okay. She goes, bastards! Oh, and scene. And scene. Oh, thank you, Chop Block. Thank you. Chase is like, I'm over this. Chase is like, I'm done. I'm tired of hearing this bitch. But it's okay. I get claps all around.
My
guess-
favorite part is when there's just a girl doing her homework on the lawn of the school, and then some guy comes up in the middle of broad daylight and cuts
Do you
her head
mind
off.
if I weed?
with a chainsaw.
No, he goes, do you mind if I weed a little over here? Go ahead!
Oh, yeah. Just right in the middle, like at high noon in the middle of the schoolyard.
No, do you remember before that? He goes, do you mind if I weed over here? She goes, no, go ahead. And he's like, he's like, you just dug your own grave, boo-boo. You dug your own grave.
I give it 3 3/4 stars. Check it out.
Very good deal.
wow, that's higher than some of the other stuff I've looked at. Wow.
I like So Bad They're Good movies, like more than real movies. Actually, this is true. So like I put them to high regard. Like I love those stupid fucking movies.
I do too. I love, and that's the thing too, is like I have so much love for bad films that like when I like good films, I love them, but when I see bad films, I feel more like, oh, they're so bad. And I'm not talking about like the quintessential, like every time I talk about So Bad It's Good, everybody wants to mention Troll 2. And I honestly, Troll 2 is bad. I know Troll 2 is bad, but I like to go to like other films like
there's worse than Troll 2. There really is.
What about the bed that eats?
I've seen that. Yeah, Deathbed.
Oh God, that film. You know what? Okay, do you guys remember this film? Okay, and I saw this a long time ago. I saw this when I first moved to the States. Okay, like I'm big on trauma, and I looked at this film, and it was called Monster in the Closet, and I watched the film and I was like, wow, this is really interesting, blah, blah, blah. And I started like, that kid looks familiar. It stars fucking Paul Walker. Rest in peace. But
Really?
miniature Paul Walker, Monster in the Closet, distributed by Trauma. Well, I'm just saying, distributed by Paul Walker. A miniature Paul Walker is in this film.
He was in some bad movies in his early career. He was in another one really bad, but I don't think I've ever seen that one.
Yeah, that one. He was really young. He was like a kid. He was like a kid.
No, honestly, it's kind of more difficult to name the good movies he was in.
You make a valid point, sir.
No,
Joyride.
Pleasantville.
But he was an
I
ancillary.
know, but it's a good film he was
It's
in.
not-
Pleasantville was awesome.
He's not even in it enough to be nominated for supporting actors.
Yeah, but you said you can't name a good film he was in. Pleasantville was awesome. So
yeah, Pleasantville was good. But that was from 1998. So.
I know, but he was in it. I'm just proving my point.
I mean, that was from that movie until his death. That's a huge
I'm right.
gap.
You know what? This is the new conversation. I'm gonna start with Chop Block. Chop Block, what is the worst film you've ever seen?
My
Horror
life.
film you've ever seen? Yes.
I'm sorry.
Don't talk about bad horror with the knife so close to your face, because I'm afraid you're gonna be like, I really didn't like.
It's like
Might have a flashback to it.
I
Like,
just,
Pretty Women 2 didn't deliver. Like, I don't need that stress on me. Okay.
hmm.
Well, hell,
What
I
was
can
the
tell you
question?
the worst horror film you've ever seen. We'll get-
Just, sorry, it cut out on my end, and I missed the question again.
Oh, I know, hon. Well, we'll go to Dice while you think about it. Dice.
No, I'm
what
just
is-
saying I literally just missed the question a second time, so I still have no
Oh.
idea what the question is.
Worst horror film you've ever seen.
You know, shouting it isn't gonna make it stop cutting out. I don't.
Send him a raven quickly.
I remember
Chat, guys. Type it in chat.
You got it, Dice? Oh, where'd Chop
Oh.
go? Did he get out?
I think he might have been having some problems with it. He
Oh, it's
comes
okay.
back.
Well, yeah, he'll come back. Yeah, I'll have it open for him.
I'm thinking there's a lot of bad ones. Oh.
Yeah. Well, hell, I'll get on this. OCD. Worst horror film.
Sorry about that. I
Tag.
don't know why it keeps doing that.
Oh, you're
Oh, here,
fine,
Chop-
honey.
Chop's
You'll have a space open for you, honey. So don't worry.
I need to know what context. Just like unwatchable or just.
Just like a
What?
worst film that you've seen that you're just like, fuck this. I'm never watching this again. Like worst movie, like worst.
That's honestly almost every single movie I watch.
Damn.
Well,
I haven't posted any reviews in like 2 months. So, I'm trying to keep it positive.
well, I guess
Alright.
like, well, you look at that. We'll go to Twitch because Twitch seems like he's like grabbing his chin right now. He's like,
Yeah, I'm thinking, Well, I have two I'm going to throw out there, kind of random. But
Oh,
I really
Steven
do
wants
dislike
to
these
join.
movies. And the Nightmare on Elm Street remake, and then Ghoulies 3, because I couldn't even say
Okay.
that movie. We've talked about that before, too.
I'm sorry, Chase. Yeah, I know that we're kind of cutting out on you. What did you say, honey?
Stephen G. Ackjoin? Mr. Stephen G. Atkins of Stephen G. Atkins Studio
Mm-hmm.
would like to hang out.
I'll send him the link then.
I don't know. I can't send
Oh,
him the
you don't-
link. Unless you just
Okay.
want me in the chat where anyone can join
Well,
and then
here,
we can have
okay,
a
I'll
really
just
fun
do that.
time.
Okay, I'm just gonna put it in here, and if my stalker shows up. Sorry, guys. I don't want to like rain on anybody's parade, but y'all can see my #1 fan. But yeah, go ahead.
We'll interview him.
Yeah, we could be like, so what makes Amanda a cunt?
Oh god.
What makes Amanda such a?
I don't think you
cunt?
really have anything to worry about there, but
No, I'm not. But dude, like he gave me so many freaking subscribers. He went on fucking. He's like, Amanda's the biggest cunt ever. Everybody boycott this, and all of a sudden it was like, subscribe. I was like, oh shit. Like, okay, cool.
Steven said Chop Block can send him the link on Twitter.
Oh, there you go.
Okay,
Chop
so I
Block.
have to send him a link. Okay.
Yeah, just send him the link that I sent you. But yeah, so the worst film that I've ever seen, I guess, while we let I'm gonna let everybody think about it, unless you got it right now, Eric.
Oh, I already said mine, but there was
a lot of stuff going on. Sorry, say it again.
Oh, Nightmare on Elm Street remake and
Yes.
fucking
That's bad.
What that? I didn't hear.
I know there's
what
more.
3?
I just can't come up with them.
Oh, it's because like you're kind of lagging a little bit. So, no, you're not, but it's kind of like crossing over a little bit. So he's asking you a question while you're answering that first question. Then he's asking the second question while you're. I'm watching this live, so I'm thinking it's funny because it's like back and forth. It's so funny.
I'm just
he's
gonna
like,
sit here quietly and watch it, you guys.
No, but I'm gonna go ahead and say the worst film that I've ever seen in my life, and this is very controversial. And I had a whole big debate on channel Count Dracula, but my worst film that I've ever seen has to be Syrian film.
No, I won't even watch that movie.
I have never seen that movie.
Yeah, I'm never gonna.
I
watch
never
it.
will watch that film ever in my life, and that is the one film I will never watch. Mind you,
Yeah.
I had film classes. I understand weird films. I am all about it. That being said, I am not going to see a film about the source matter that they had because.
What is going on? Everybody's dropping out.
Wow. Oh, that was fun. It's like I blacked out for a second. What happened?
Our hostess is gone.
Uh-oh.
What is going on?
Hello.
This should
Hi.
still keep going as long as we're
Hi.
here. Wow.
Well,
There we
if-
go.
We're trying to gather ourselves. Everybody,
Okay.
hold hands.
Hi, everybody.
We talking about that movie and it killed the stream.
Oh no!
Apparently, I don't need to talk about this stream anymore because it's killing people. Apparently.
Oh no!
Okay, good. Okay.
Are we
All
all
right.
back?
Okay. Yeah, I think too many people are trying to come on at the same time and it froze.
Ooh.
No, but we're good. We're all back now. We have everybody back, so that's good. But yeah, Syrian film. I'll never watch it.
Breaking Google.
I will never. I have an open mind. I appreciate films. One of my favorite films is Greasy Strangler. I love weird shit. But no matter what art is, there's nothing that justifies raping and I'm sorry.
No, please tell me we're not talking about this.
Yep. Because everybody talks about it's the most misunderstood film. No, everybody talks about how it's the most understood film because I saw it in the comment.
No,
It is not the
every
most
single
understood film.
friggin' stream I join, someone is talking about this.
I don't understand why people love this fucking movie.
Hearing about it. I get it. It's screwed up. It's messed up. I hear the stuff it is. I'm just so. It's like, please stop fighting, mom and dad. I just want to have
Calm
a
down.
peaceful
I
child.
feel like I have
Dude,
Tearing us apart.
Deep breaths.
I
it's
feel
just-
like I have to bring that movie up because I
I've
have
heard
two.
more
No,
crap
listen
than
to
I
me.
have about the new Avengers. So
No, but the thing about it is, honestly, I get fucking messages on the daily. People be like, just give it a chance. So I'm saying it right now again. I'm not going to count these people out, but the next person that messages me and says to give it a chance, I'm not going to. So. Very
all
very
right.
good. Oh, we got Steve G here, and I can't hear him. Hey,
Yeah,
Steve, what's
he
up?
was here before I rejoined.
Hello.
Hey,
Hi,
man,
Steven.
what's up?
Hello, everybody.
Hi,
Again,
guys.
Steven.
What's up, Chop? Chop was in my live stream earlier today, his first. This makes his second.
Yay!
Yeah.
So
pretty
you popped in
impressive.
the
Doing
stream,
good.
Jerry.
Pleasure to meet everybody.
You too. All right, so we were talking about worst horror films you've ever seen. What do you think the worst horror film you've ever seen was, Steve?
Manos, The Hands of Fate.
No, that's just bad, but it's really good though.
No, it
I've
really,
never seen it. I've only seen clips.
I've only seen it
Actually-
when Rift Tracks did it.
Guys, do you know the director? Of, I just remembered the director of Pieces also did fucking the Pod People.
yes.
You guys remember the Pod People?
Yes.
Fucking the pod people.
Yes, the guy that directed Pieces did the Pod People.
I don't know that one.
You'd be surprised how many of these directors have repeat business on MST3K and Rift Tracks.
Yeah,
Oh,
Like-
I would. believe that.
Rift Tracks didn't do Pod People. Mystery Science Theater did Pod People.
Yeah, that was MST3K, one of their early
Yeah.
episodes when Joel was still on the show.
Yeah, before they rebooted it with fucking Oswald
Mike.
or Patton Oswald. They redid the series with Patton Oswald on it.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, good deal. So I am going to take who on this stream is actually drinking? I have a question.
No,
Mm.
you. You're the party.
I'm the only one
You can
that's drinking.
share all
I'm the
that
host.
wine you have back there. I mean, you got enough of it.
Oh shit.
Get a straw. Get a straw.
I still have this bottle. And it's close to me. And it's very
I
predominant.
would, if I could, but I'm broke, so I have coffee and other things.
Well, here you can you
Oh,
drink some of
gosh,
this, man.
I
You
got
drink some of
Cracker
this,
Jacks and tap water. I live on the edge.
If non-sponsored store brand water, totally. That's all I've got.
Well, then shit.
Yeah, we're hydrating it up on this stream.
I got
Being
the Cracker
making
Jacks and the
pictures.
tap water. I'm good to go.
All right, so then I'm gonna go ahead and
Coffee and water. Hardcore.
all right, Twitch. I'm gonna let you start this conversation real quick because I have to run to the ladies' room real quick.
What
So
conversation am I starting?
you're gonna go start because we're gonna get to know our viewers and our guests right now because you can tell a lot by a horror fan by the scariest film they've ever seen. So I'm gonna start with Twitch here, and I'll be right back, y'all. Twitch, you're first, bro.
All right, so I have to wait till you come back or what?
Dude, just
It's too late.
I'll tell her it was a Serbian film.
Oh,
We'll get
God.
no, don't, man, don't. No, never.
Have the children, please.
Dude, it's a 30-minute rant every time. I mean, I'm so tired of that movie.
I don't have a good answer to that because I got scared by like the lame movie. Oh wait, I do have one good answer. Yeah. All right, I got something I can get behind.
Okay.
What are you guys gonna say? Let's all spill the beans before she gets back.
I still don't know what the question.
I don't have any beans.
What is the scariest movie you've ever
Yeah,
seen?
seriously.
Oh.
What's the movie that scared you?
Obviously. No.
Was it a Serbian film? Right?
No, I've never even seen it, but I can't stop hearing about it. I don't know. Scariest movie. I don't. So
Ben in the chat says "Fire in the Sky" because that was a scary scene with the aliens. If you ever saw that,
Yeah.
just
See,
that
a
one
lot of
scene though. That's not a horror
that
movie.
stuff I just find disturbing, but I scared to me are the teenagers in the theater like covering their eyes or whatever. But no, I don't get scared. Disturbed, yes, but not scared.
And Grim
It only
says
happens
Fire
sometimes.
Sky
To
was
me.
the
It's pretty
scariest.
rare. There is a few. And some of them are embarrassing to say. Like that movie scared me.
Oh, well, that's fine. We're all friends here. Go ahead. It's not like it's gonna be used like blackmail. Go ahead.
So like my runner-up movies would be The Ring from 2002. That movie. I lost sleep that night.
That's just because they don't know how to oil their ghosts properly in Japan. A little can of WD-40 takes the fear right out of it.
Thank you for that mental image.
You're welcome. Well, I could leave you with the drowned woman making the creaking noises and the boy that sounds like a cat.
True.
No, The Grudge didn't scare me, but those characters are kind of creepy though.
All right, what did I miss? What did everybody say?
Nothing. Certainly nothing about a Serbian film.
Fuck you. Hold on, I got it. Fuck you guys. I love you, but fuck you. Say, put my lipstick on. Chop, what did you think scariest film was? Real quick.
Go to someone else.
Chop,
I want to hear their answers first.
Okay, fine. What did you say? What did you say, Eric?
Okay, the movie that scared me the most was Candyman when I was like 14 when I watched that.
Okay, that's
yeah. Candyman crept into my brain because at first I was like, "Oh, this is cool," but then like I just kept losing sleep and freaking. It was I don't know. He got into my head.
Like, motherfucker didn't even have no Reese's.
I love that movie.
I'm the worst with those types of movies because even as a kid, I was like, just hang out with him, see what happens.
We'll have a beer with him.
Yeah, just like he picked you for a reason.
Sit down and ask him why.
Ghost entities that are immortal that they don't just hit up everyone. So there's something special about you, Helen.
I really want some Jello.
Oh. I'm putting my lipstick on because when I just did my lipstick thing with dice, like I wiped some off. I was like, wait, no. Let me put some back on.
That's why I said I don't get scared. Like all others, like just do it. It sounds awesome. You don't even have to go out in the summer. That sounds great. What is your problem?
You know what? You sound like one of those people who are like, you know what? You just need to get to know somebody. You just don't need to judge somebody right away. Steve, what did you say your scariest film you ever seen was?
You got an eternity to get to know someone. You're a friggin' ghost.
What did you say, Steve?
The movie that scared me the most, or unsettled me really, and I was a kid when I saw it, was John Carpenter's The Thing.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I was a little kid watching that, and I was freaked out.
Wow, that
yeah, there's some pretty nightmarish images in that movie.
Well, then I just feel like a pansy because the scariest film I've ever seen is still the scariest film that I've ever seen. Till this day, I have a phobia now called gallophobia, and the scariest film I've ever seen in my life is Jaws. Jaws, hands down, to this day, is the scariest film I've ever seen.
No, see, that makes my choice look bad.
What are you gonna say? The Brady Bunch?
No, though that was scary, but not in that way.
That Marcia had shit going on. I just didn't understand.
No, see, I was going to pick. Now, keep in mind, I was young when I saw this. I blame my parents. No, Killer Clowns. It freaked me out.
I was waiting for somebody to say that.
Yeah, those straws were.
Oh God!
I love that movie. And I actually have a clown phobia to some degree, actually. But it does.
I'll be sure to hide my
for some reason, that
mask.
one doesn't bother me.
Okay.
Don't get that mask, Chop.
I'm hiding it. I'm hiding it. I'm being nice.
There's a small clown in my closet. Don't worry.
That was a close one.
Yeah.
There's a small clown in my closet. His name's Reggie. I feed him peanuts. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's all good.
You know what's something
It's all
weird
good.
to consider? Is like
What?
in Halloween, they almost had Michael Myers wearing a clown mask as an adult too, which would have made sense because he wore a clown mask as a kid. Like that was their second choice. That almost was our movie, Halloween.
Yeah,
Would've been
but,
Yeah.
but they found the soulless face of William Shatner.
Yes.
Decided to go with that instead.
Soulless face.
Do you want me to give my answer now about the?
Yes. Yes. Ready for it.
Okay, I would have to go with again Nightmare on Elm Street because I watched that when I was a little kid, and the scene where he cut off his fingers always kind of messed with my head a bit when I seen that. And second, I do have a second one, which would be Halloween because the suspense in that, and yeah.
That makes sense. All right, I got you on that. Okay, that makes sense.
Like at the beginning of Nightmare, there's like a goat wandering around.
All right.
And
I
he's
just
like,
love
oh,
it.
I'm in a dream.
Everybody has legitimate horror films, and I'm over here like the mechanical shark was so scary. That sounds like he's my make-a-wish.
When that little thing whipped across the Ouija board and that there paranormal activity, that scared the shit out of me. I didn't
know what was up or what was down. I didn't know what was up or what was down.
I tried to hide under the seat and went home with 12 black juicy fruits on my back from the bottom of the chair. It was terrible.
You sound so legit when you say that. You sound like everybody in my fucking area.
I sound like everybody in my area.
Where do you live? I live in Texarkana, Texas. So I live kind of like...
I live in South Carolina in a town that wants to be Mayberry when it grows up.
I live in South Carolina too, Steven.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
I live in a town.
Greenville.
I live in a town that hates gay people, hates black people, but praise the Phantom Killer. Because where I live, it's the town that dreaded sundown. The movie Town That Dreaded Sundown took in the town I live. They hate gay people. They hate black people. They're like, oh, that Phantom Killer. We celebrate it every year. We do a whole screening at the Springley Park where the first murder came because we're Christians and that's what we do.
That's weird.
It is weird, and it's fucking just, it's so crazy. They're like, no, we don't want gays to have rights, but we want to praise a killer.
That makes
Totally
sense.
makes sense. Yeah.
I'm not going to because your killer had a tater sack on his head, and I have a problem with that.
And Jason already did that, so
No,
I mean-
Town That Dreaded Sundown did it first.
all right, fair enough.
Well, the killer is who inspired Jason to have a tater
Yeah.
sack on his head.
Yeah.
Not
They
necessarily the movie, but the actual murder.
The actual killer actually had a sack on his head, and he cut holes out. So that's where the Phantom Killer actually was a real killer back in the 50s who killed a couple people, which is really fucking dark. The fact that they're doing the Phantom Killer anniversary, and they show the film in Spring Lake Park where the first murder happened. It's pretty intense. Pretty intense. Yeah.
We don't have anything like that here.
Oh, we do in the South, honey. I'll tell you what. Like, we got that plenty. We got that good. We got that good. We have our priorities right.
Well, we got that festival for the peaches that came in early last year, and little Lurleen, she's gonna be the peach queen, and that's gonna be awesome because she's never been in a real live float before. I mean, she's always in the back of the car going down Main Street, but that's all right because you're going real slow. It ain't like you're gonna fall out and hurt yourself.
Someone gonna catch you.
Because she got like all the National Guard from 404 over there. They can catch her if they got a mind to.
Yeah, but they want to catch the peaches first because the peaches bruises.
That's right. You got to eat them peaches later, though. That's the thing.
You can't. No, but peaches bruise, so you got to catch the peaches first.
You got to catch the peach before she bruises. I mean, before they bruise.
Exactly.
Look, let me tell you something about peaches. And he goes into a film.
This is going from a horror stream to a peaches stream. Eric's over here just like, I like peaches.
I like peaches. Cobbler is wonderful.
Saying it like Forrest Gump.
I like peaches. Cobbler is wonderful. My girl Jenny, she don't like peaches none.
But I be running for them peaches.
And I was running.
And I was running. You know what's underrated? Zucchini.
Ew.
I didn't know anyone rated it in the first place. Is it? Where is this listed? What website is this on so I can see the rating of zucchini and eggplant and such?
Rotten Tomatoes, I'm afraid.
Rotten
It's
Tomato-
Rotten Vegetables, I believe.
RottenVeggies.com.
Oh my goodness. RunZucchinis.com. Oh my goodness.
Vegetables.
My God, what the, who, I'm getting so many messages right now. People are like, your stream was funny, yay. I'm like, yay, thank you.
Okay. Oh no, people are complimenting you.
I don't know
what
what
a
to
tragedy.
do. I don't know what to do.
These
I might
people
gain
showed up.
self-esteem. I might be a confident human who loves themselves. Why?
Why?
No one compliments you, just
Why?
like, screw you.
They
Y'all
started
like me.
saying I was
You
great.
really like me.
They were saying kind, supportive, nurturing things.
Oh my gosh, you totally would go all Sally Field if you won like a big Oscar. You would.
I really would. I'm like, y'all
You would
like
be-
me.
Field, like you would be in the in between. You wouldn't quite be Sally Field, but you wouldn't quite be Anne Hathaway either. You just see that in between place of
No, I'd
is
just
she
be Joe
earnest or do
Pesci.
we hate her?
I'd be like Joe Pesci, just be like, thank you. Walk off stage.
I've only made
Go
140
speech.
pictures.
Yeah, but then you'd be like, I want to thank Riley
Yes.
for getting me 8 subscribers the week of April 26th.
I just want to thank my troll Riley. Thank you so much for hating me so much.
I want to thank my troll for despising the very air that I breathe and giving me all that free publicity. Thank you very much.
Thank
I'd like
you.
to thank my Meemaw. My Meemaw was really good. She used to beat me when I was
Hey, I had a Mima.
So you got to put the
I
troll
would,
first,
I would
then the
also
parent.
like to thank Satan. Thank you, Satan, for helping me out.
I'd like to thank the devil himself, Satan. Hail Satan, thank you. That contract I signed on the crossroads at midnight was wonderful.
Has
But the guitar
anybody
lessons
ever
were
told
bullshit.
you, Steve, that you remind me so much of Bill Hicks?
Has anyone told that you remind her?
You remind me of Bill Hicks a little bit. I
No
don't
one
know.
has told me anything that reminds you of anything that I'm aware of.
Oh, well, has anybody told you that they're like, hey, you remind me of Bill Hicks? Has anybody told you that?
Nope. No one's ever said that.
Now they have.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, well, now they have.
Well, do y'all know who Bill Hicks is?
You don't remind me of
Yeah.
anyone, Steven.
It's all gone downhill so fast.
You're reminding me that I need to take another shot.
This was going so well, and suddenly it turned sideways.
Was it because of me? I swear it was. I'll leave. I promise.
No.
I love that
Try not to
voice.
snort the booze. That's not how it works.
It might get the same effect, but it'll hurt more.
Yes.
Dice with a deadpan delivery.
Oh my god! I didn't realize I didn't realize the camera was on me while I was snorting. That's kind of embarrassing.
But tell me,
Yes. It's a good thing the cocaine was put away.
Right? Like, no, that's sugar. I was baking. Before this stream.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to snort that booger sugar in front of the little children on the YouTube. I'm sorry.
This stream
Hey,
was rated
Wolfman.
PG.
I was watching
My-
you earlier, Mr. Wolfman.
oh, hello, Wolfman. I'll just
Oh
refer
gosh,
to you
I
as
need to
that.
get my shit out. So yeah. Oh, Wolf, my god knows. Oh, hey, everybody. Oh, maybe I should close my OBS. That might be because I don't need my OBS up anymore. I still have that
Right.
fucker up.
You want to say
Well,
hey
you-
to the people I
Evan,
can...
you're still streaming over there somehow. Whose stream's going?
No, I still had it open just because I was looking at editing some stuff. So yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is going to be what I want to ask everybody. So, if you had to pick a film, okay, that never had a sequel, that should get a sequel, what should it be? Which is a hard question
Cool.
because everything has had a sequel.
No, it hasn't.
No, there's a lot of films that have sequels.
You're just stories now.
I'm what?
Telling stories.
No, I'm not. Okay, I'll name one.
You said every.
Almost every film has a sequel except the fucking Burning.
They teach you that in every mental hospital. Don't speak in absolutes.
Okay, fine. I think that a lot
Just be like,
of films have sequels.
you gotta say things like almost all films.
Almost all films.
Almost.
You know
Could
what?
try
Not quite.
many.
I never speak in
Many,
absolute, you know.
I'm one of those OCD. Since you're full of wisdom, partake in
Wisdom does not mean knowledge. I have knowledge if every film doesn't have a sequel.
So what do you think? What do you think? What film should have a sequel then?
What film should have a sequel that does not have a sequel?
Mm-hmm.
A second. Let me go through my list of 90s movies.
I think that The Burning should have had a franchise. That's my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I think what?
The Burning should have had a franchise.
Yeah, but how far would Cropsey go as a franchise?
Well, the legend has gone so far anyways. I mean, hell, if you can make a sequel of American Psycho, you can do a sequel of fucking Cropsey.
You can do a sequel. I mean, it's like the line in Star Trek. Just because you can do a thing does not necessarily mean you must do a thing.
That's exactly what I was saying.
So what film do you think that?
I would have liked to see more Burnings, though, just to back that up. I really would have liked to see at least 2 more. Just give us a good trilogy. Leave it at that.
Yeah.
The Cropsey trilogy.
You said?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be nice. I mean, it would be adequate. It can be anywhere. These sequels. Silence.
I'm just going to join them on what they were saying.
Yeah, no.
I'm going to pick something you like, Amanda.
No,
like every girl ever likes it who grew up in the 90s.
Well, okay, what would it be? What would it be then?
The Craft.
Since you're putting me in the category, like every girl in the 90s.
Yeah, they should make a sequel.
What is it?
The Craft. The Craft. Rosa Bach. The Craft.
You think they should have made a sequel?
Heck yes. I want more.
I wouldn't be hurt by it.
Awful.
I wish.
And I want more.
I take my decision back. I make a new decision. Go ahead, my Dicey Rolly.
Well, you know, actually, Wolfman Got Nards made a good suggestion, which was Faculty 2. That would be good.
We've been waiting for anything more Faculty.
Let me say. Hey, Wolfman, you should check out my last stream that I did with Brian Gatta, and we did a countdown of films that we think should have sequels, and I named a few films that you'd probably be really pleased with, so check that video out. Just saying. Brought up The Faculty. Spoiler, that was one of my choices. So what do you think?
Me?
Fucking Eric, what are you unwrapping? He's like, none of your business. Somebody's unwrapping something.
It was Chop Block. It was Chop Block.
No, wasn't. No. Oh,
I saw it. It's a Twix. I know it.
No, I just pointed Eric out because he was nonchalantly. He was just like sitting there going. He had such concern on his face. And I thought he was like under his mic opening something.
In his lap, just under the table or something.
Yeah, just under his table and just like looking so cool, like like with his fucking pageant wave and all that shit. So on that point, Eric, what film do you think should have a sequel?
Yeah, the movie that I think and I thought was gonna get a sequel and we never got one would be Freddy vs. Jason 2.
Yeah.
With actual fighting.
It seemed like they were setting up for a sequel, and I was down for a rematch, so it didn't happen.
Okay. Well, the rematch was probably not going to be as exciting unless they had another factor into it.
That's
Michael
what was
Myers.
always talked about. And I take it. I'm sure that'd have been cool if Pinhead showed up or whatever. It's fine.
Or Ash.
More of Freddy,
Yeah.
Jason, and you could put all of them in a movie, and I'd be happy.
Well, I would have loved to see like Nightbreed and Hellraiser crossover because they did so many comics referenced in the universe. I would have loved to see like a crossover of the two.
Cenobites versus mutants or whatever.
Yeah. That would have been really
No.
exciting.
No.
Well, I mean, they had a comic book. They had a couple books that like crossed over. So I don't know. That would have been really exciting, I think. That being said, guys, I'm taking another shot. Do not?
Okay.
Do not?
You don't need our permission. Just
I'm not asking y'all permission.
it's none of our business, Peppa.
It's none of your business. You guys don't understand. I'm so sad right now. No,
If you want to get hammered, that's entirely up to you.
oh my gosh, shut up,
No.
Morgan Freeman. Fuck.
No.
Manny.
Stop narrating, God.
Get to living or get to dying.
He's
Best
like, I'm
get
Manny. He used to
drinking,
get drunk all the time until the sisters got involved.
Stop the Morgan Freeman voices.
Leave us alone, God.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
Okay.
Think about what happened to Andy Dufresne.
Oh, no, that's bothering me. Makes me feel uncomfortable.
Oh my gosh. Could you imagine if Morgan Freeman did like a voiceover on a porn?
Okay, the fact that porn would have a voiceover or a narrator in the first place is kind of throwing me.
No, stick with me
Just
here.
saying what's
Stick with
happening
me
on the
here.
screen.
All right, I'll take the ride, but let me know where we're going.
No, but just listen to me for a minute. If it's like, Debbie used to do Dallas, and then she moved to Miami.
Debbie would have been a very nice girl, except she really likes sex.
And by sex, she means the double penetration. By double penetration, she means something unkindly, but it's okay. She had her sisters.
She just wanted to bang all day long. Well, that kind of reminds me of Andy Dufresne, now that I think of it.
Oh my god.
Let me see. How long has it been? How much money have we raised? Come on, but
Dude, seriously, like I want to see what people are saying. Oh, people are very into our conversation about Andy Dufresne getting
We're talking about sequels.
Oh, I thought everybody was like really into like our Andy Dufresne merch scenario.
Yeah, everybody's just talking about sequels.
We don't want to talk about the prison rape.
Oh my god.
No, Arnold, I'm banning all your voices.
And I thought that it was only my brother I had to hear that from. Oh no.
Guys, there's this metal album that came out that I used to listen to back in the day, and it was all metal songs, like thrash metal, that was played through voices of Arnold Schwarzenegger's movies. Like they had one song that was like
I had their albums once.
Yeah, and it was like it goes, those are my
Austrian
cookies.
Death Machine. Yeah.
Yes. And they did
Like-
like, turn it up. Those are my cookies. They're like, jiggle on the way.
Well,
Fucking hilarious.
just when I thought that everything had already been done, here we are.
There's a band called the Tony Danza Tap Dance Extravaganza.
Tony
I don't
Danza.
remember.
Whoa. Back up, Twit. Wait, Eric, what?
There's a band called the Tony Danza Tap Dance Extravaganza.
Yeah.
Do not try to say this
Yeah.
fast.
Take my money. Just take my money. Just take my money.
What's sad is that it makes more money than Tony Danza actually made.
It probably does. And that's the sad part. Like,
I have to look this up now. God damn it.
Google.
He's not lying.
Hurry!
Google, Siri, somebody, tell me about this.
Give me answers, please.
I have questions. My mind will break.
No. That's just when you hear that name, you just don't forget it. So
I think I subconsciously blacked it out for a moment. Hold on.
You mean the guy from Taxi and Who's the Boss has a tap? No, he probably has nothing to do with it.
You know what the sad thing is? I type this in YouTube, Tony Danza. First thing that comes up is the tap dancing extravaganza.
Oh my
First
God. They,
Please tell us more. Tell us more.
they
guys.
have
I'm
their
sorry.
metadata in line.
Yeah,
They're
that's true.
working it better than me. God damn it. I'm going to wake up tomorrow and go, why is this on my watch list? Goodness.
how much water did I drink?
God, I was in the water. Holy
Drinking that Deer
Lay
Park
off
shit
water.
anymore. I keep doing weird stuff.
Well, for me, it is tomorrow.
well, yeah, you know what? Fair enough. Me too.
No, hold on. Oh, where'd she go? Oh! Dice disappeared. Not the funniest thing to say to her, and she disappeared. What the hell?
Oh, that's nice.
Aw. Dice, where'd you go? I had the funniest thing to say to her, too, and it got... It's okay. She'll be back. So... Alright, so...
Show.
I'm gonna take another shot, guys. I'm gonna go back to the comment. I haven't been... There she is!
Shot of
I
water.
was kicked out for the Tony Danza comment. I'm sorry.
Tony Danza
gonna
has
tell you.
knowledge you do
Now
not
you know
understand.
who's the
Trying to
boss.
Morgan Freeman for forgiveness.
Get Tony Danza on the stream.
I have nothing to do with this forgiveness. I didn't do anything about
Tweet
it.
him.
Guys, you have to. Next time you do the stream, I want you to turn over to your skeleton mom and go, Mom, make me a sandwich!
Oh, God. And then, you know what's going to happen? Then my mom is actually going to hear me and go, what? I didn't mean it. I'm sorry.
That'd be
It's just-
hilarious. Like, Mom, make me a
man.
sandwich!
There were
Mom,
a
make
lot
me a
of
sandwich.
90s movies that didn't get sequels that would not be terrible to.
There's a lot of films that are like just
Dr.
have
Diggles
so many. Oh my God, look who it is!
No.
The
Uh-oh.
Satanist
Yeah,
himself.
yeah.
Oh God.
Check himself. How you doing?
Oh,
Everybody,
no.
slow down.
Hold on.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
Jack, turn your mic down a little bit, bro.
I'll turn back down. Hang on a sec.
Yeah, you're getting a lot of feedback.
Oh, he's gonna get a lot of feedback.
All right. How we doing so far?
You're a little fuzzy still, bro.
Got it.
But yeah, if you guys don't know, guys, this is my friend Jack, known as Count Jackula. He is my favorite Satanist on YouTube.
Do you have a list?
No,
Yeah.
because he's the only. No, I'll tell you, because he's the only Satanist that actually knows what the fuck he's talking about Satanism. There's other people that are like Satanists because they hate God.
Fair enough.
No, not so
I'm an
mean
ex.
to me.
That counts.
You what?
I have.
I said I'm an ex. If that counts.
No, he has an actual opinion about Satanism. The couple Satanists I do know that I don't talk to, I was like, why are you Satanist? Because God's evil. Well, is there another like?
That's not even...
Can we have a little more?
Hard.
Yeah, can we have some more there?
Oh, my God.
Hard carry.
Card carrier, dude. Why is your stuff so muffled right now? I'm shocked.
Now it's muffled.
Yeah, it's really muffled right now.
Let's see. How about
Do
now?
you think your gain probably got knocked up? Because that's what happened last time when I was live. My gain actually got knocked up a little bit, and I was muffled through the whole stream.
And
Oh,
what's the gender of the baby then?
Baby. Which baby? Which baby? The sacrifice? It really doesn't matter.
No, wait.
It doesn't matter. But anyways, yeah.
Oh wait.
How about now?
Better. There you go,
There
dude.
we go.
All right, guys. Well, I know you probably know everybody here. We have Chop Block. Chop Block. This is Count Jackula.
Hi.
How you doing?
And then we have Dice Rollin'. You know Dice Rollin'.
Hi, I lurk in the shadows everywhere. Hi.
Hey, Dice Roll.
And then we have OCD Horror Change. You remember him from my other stream?
Oh yes. Oh,
Yes.
I do.
Yep, I'm
I do
still
remember.
alive.
And then we have Death
Okay.
Twitch. My boy Eric.
That Twitch, I am very familiar with.
Yes. And then we have Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
Oh wait, is he muted? Oh my god, how is he muted? He muted himself. Morgan
Yeah, you can
Freeman,
mute
are you
yourself.
still there?
I am still here, thank you.
No. That makes me so uncomfortable.
Oh man.
We've been doing a lot of stuff. But yeah, Jack, let me get you caught up. We're basically bullshitting like we usually do on my channel. And I gotta tell you that I was with my friend when I was sitting with my friend. I was out to dinner, we're having sushi, and I just looked at my fucking phone and it said Count Chocula's review Kuzo, and I was like, oh shit. I was like, he fucking watched it. And I was watching it. My friends were sitting there.
Kuzo, man.
And all of a
Loved
sudden he goes, yeah, Channel Sundown said it was the most yeah, I've been drinking, sorry. The pretentious piece of shit she's ever seen. I
Most
knew.
pretentious piece of shit I've seen.
Ever seen. So I knew I was going to love it.
Love it.
And you're like, by the way, subscribe to Channel Sundown, even though I don't agree with any of her opinions. But she's cool.
Which is cool.
It's like, we don't agree on anything, which is cool. But I was sitting there. I've been drinking, so I can't talk right now. Sorry.
It's okay.
But like the
No one could tell with the pickle jar behind you full of wine. It's fine.
Oh no, dude! Look, that's the shit I told you about, Jack.
What is that shit?
That was the broken, dude. That was the broken box I told you about the crime scene, and I still wanted to save the wand.
Oh, right.
This is the infamous wine.
It looks like you brewed it.
No, obviously, no. We gotta step up our game if we're gonna be competing with that. Hang on.
No, what happened was I was supposed to go and Count Chocula's live stream, and like we were setting up the stream and everything, and I fucking stabbed into the box when I did this.
What did the box do to deserve that?
Other than trying to clean it up, I was like, go! And I went under the cabinet and I got this thing out, and I was like, oh god, what are you doing? What is that?
Svedka.
The
vodka.
Oh yeah,
Sorry,
you know what?
that's-
No, it's fine. If this isn't water, I was lying. It's totally no.
Dude, okay, so you missed earlier. We did the live watching of Driller Killer. I made Brian watch Driller Killer for the first time.
Why?
Always.
Why would you do that?
Because he's never seen it.
Driller Killer.
That is a good thing that he's never seen it, and you changed that.
I've never
Never seen Driller Killer?
No,
How dare you.
Abel Ferreira, he did. I don't know if you guys ever seen Bad Lieutenant.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, fucking like Bad Lieutenant. And I didn't know this, but he directed that film with Madonna.
Yeah, I've gotten even. Oh, although speaking of Bad Lieutenant, have you seen the Herzog Bad Lieutenant?
With fucking Nicolas Cage. Fucking awful. That shit was awful.
I love that movie so much.
It was so bad, but it's so good
It's
though.
fucking crazy. That movie is nuts.
Guys, if you guys
I
get a
loved it.
chance, watch the sequel to Bad Lieutenant with Nicolas Cage. It's fucking ridiculous, but it's
Oh my
so
God.
bad. Like, it's so bad.
Shoot him again. His soul's still dancing.
Like, I thought Bad Lieutenant for a second there was like a Vampire's Kiss fucking sequel, because he's just like,
Well, yeah, he's almost playing the same character.
yeah, he is. He's like,
You know,
Is he
Like,
not
he's
playing
like-
the same character in every movie he's in? Because
well, more so than most.
oh, okay.
More so than most. It's a very similar performance. You know, because he just goes like, how to put it, in Vampire's Kiss, like he goes from, there will always be at least 2 or 3 moments in a movie where he goes like from 0 to Nicolas Cage on a dime, but like Vampire's Kiss and Bad Lieutenant Port of Call, New Orleans, he goes from 0 to fucking Nicolas Cage about every 10 minutes.
Oh god.
Like it just keeps happening, and you're like, whoa, dude, okay, you need to take it easy. You know?
Just take my money, leave me alone.
Yeah.
all right, have you seen Bad Lieutenant?
The original?
Well, I'm asking if you've seen the original because I'm asking about the sequel. Have you seen the original Bad Lieutenant?
I have not seen the original Bad Lieutenant.
Oh, I'm asking Twitch right now,
I
Eric
haven't
right
seen
now.
any of them.
You haven't seen any of them? Well, the original Bad Lieutenant, you haven't seen it. Okay.
What genre of movie is it?
It's
Crime
kind of
thriller.
like it's a crime thriller. It's on the like spectrum of just kind of like
It's in the genre of Harvey Keitel.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a Harvey Keitel
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah. It's kind of like there you go, Harvey Keitel. It's a genre of Harvey Keitel.
Okay. I can see it.
Well, because it stars Harvey Keitel, it's the original, and it's a really good. It's a good film. And then they decided to go a different way. I guess I'm
They
really
go their own
surprised.
way, like Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah. Yeah, they go their own way. They're like, "Will you go away? Go your
don't care.
own way."
You're out of the band.
Well,
And
they
then fucking Nicolas Cage was like, A, B, C, D, Bad Lieutenant. Like, it's.
Yeah.
I've probably seen clips. Anything with Nicolas Cage, I've seen clips for sure, even if I never saw the movie.
I don't think you've seen clips of Bad Lieutenant because
in the weirdest
even.
way.
Well, even like clips as Bad Lieutenant, even a lot of people who are fans of Nicolas Cage have not seen Bad Lieutenant New Orleans.
That's because it was like direct to toilet paper. It was practically buried when it came out.
Yeah. But the thing is that Bad Lieutenant Port of Call New Orleans, first of all, you got to understand, it's a Herzog film. It is Werner Herzog. And so Werner Herzog begins filming in actual New Orleans, and he has Nicolas Cage in actual abandoned jail cell in flooded police station. And Nicholas goes, hey, Werner, I'll do anything for you, man, but what are we filming and why are we doing this?
Well, I'll explain that to you real quick then.
Oh,
Because
no,
Nicolas
I know the
Cage
answer.
Well, Nicolas Cage was doing a lot of films through Millennium Studios in Shreveport, and that's where I live. I live in Texarkana, which is 30 minutes away from Shreveport. Well, I can make it there in 30 minutes. It's probably technically an hour. But that's where I used to live and stuff. So he used to do a lot of films with Millennium Studios. He did Trespass with Nicole Kidman. He did Stolen. He did all these films with all these transfer. And then that's when because Millennium Studios is actually suffering right now, but they had so many films that had so much potential. But all right, let's put it this way. I have a lot to say about it, but I really can't because I have a friend who I'm working with. Anyways,
I'm sorry, you're cutting out.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, I have a friend who works for Millennium Studios, so if I say, I just kind of caught myself. Okay, if I say something, I'm probably gonna not be able to work on anything there. So I'm still fingers crossed, hoping that I can. Okay. Anyways, that being said, Millennium Studios is amazing. They make the best movies.
What was the best movie?
Give her a bit.
What was the best movie then? What was the best movie?
Processing.
Hold on. Wait.
The Mist?
System
The Mist.
failure.
The Mist.
The Mist. Okay. All right. All right.
God, that was really hard. Like, I'm in a section, I'm like, oh no, it's not hard. Millennium Studios, you make awesome films, and I really hope you take my application and I can work with y'all.
So I gotta ask, since you're a Nicolas Cage fan, have you ever seen the YouTube video animation Nicolas Cage Wants Cake?
I like Millennium Studios and I
Have you?
love Nicolas Cage.
But have you seen this?
Yes.
You have?
Oh, go for it. No, go pull it
All
out,
right.
dude.
You want me, need me to send you a link? Send you a link through
Send me the link.
Twitter.
Send me the link through the Twitter.
Well, there's a side chat here.
Oh, there's a side chat? Fuck, how do I get to that shit?
It's the blue.
Oh, blue thing. Oh, okay. Here we go.
It's the little
There we
blue
go.
thing that ain't a Smurf.
Oh, there we go. Oh, Dice Roland joined the video call. Where'd she go? We lost Dice.
All right. Got that video link up in the side chat.
All right. Well, since you're drinking too, take your shot with me.
Okay, you got it.
All right. Cheers. Dr. Roland.
I'm drinking in spirit.
Cool.
Ah, speaking of spirit, I think I just died there for a minute. I'm back.
Hey.
I'd like to
By the way,
take this
I
I don't know
moment
what happened. I didn't
to
say
talk about
anything.
alcoholism.
Young person with the
Oh,
gray
yay.
hair.
I almost missed that.
Young person with the gray hair. I see your name is Dice. Where are you from again?
Yes, it's
Let me
not
get her.
technically gray. Silver. How dare you? No. What?
But it does
I
look
didn't
great.
get the
But it's
question.
great. It looks great. Then.
Yeah. So where are you hailing from?
Colorado.
And how do you know this ragtag group of misfits?
I was invited, and they decided to keep me.
Okay, but from
Well,
where?
Or
hold
couldn't
on
get
a
rid of
second. Hey, Dice. Do you just because you're pixelating so bad, honey? Is there any way you can call right back?
Yeah, I didn't see that, but yes, you can.
Yeah. Just so we can see you. Just call right back, Ben.
Okay.
I'm not going to give your spot away. Just call right back. Just because you're...
I'll be right back.
All right.
All right, just don't fold 5.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to give her a spot away. I'm not going to, because that's why my phone keeps blowing up. People are like, can we join? I'm like, I've never had these. Oh my God. Okay. While we're talking about this, Jack, dude, you have no idea the week I've had.
Oh, tell me.
Dude. Okay. So.
Share with the class.
That's so much better, Ben. So much better now. So much better. Good deal. So, no, Jack, go ahead and finish your interview with Dice Rollin.
Oh, yeah. So, Dice Rollin, how did you come to know this band of misfits?
Actually, I believe it was the Horror Addicts, Gory specifically. She was planning the 24-hour live stream and invited me in. And
so you have a YouTube channel?
Yes.
All right. What is it?
It is Dice Rollin. I actually, you know what? Let me put that maybe in the. I don't know how to.
I'm gonna put it in the description. So just this was so last minute. Like Jack, we didn't plan on this. It was kind of like I was doing a stream of Driller Killer, and everybody was like, "Let's hang out," and I was like, "Okay."
Oh my God.
You're drunk and hyped up and wanted to keep talking. So here we are.
Your channel is called Dice Rollin', but I get the feeling it's not an ASMR channel, is it?
No.
I'm gonna need a link because that's all I'm finding. It's like, you want to hear ASMR Dice Rolling?
Nope, that's.
Oh God. Okay.
Speak up.
I have to interrupt for a minute because Jack, I thought it the greatest fucking episode to do, and you'd be perfect to do it. I want to do a horror like ASMR to where like we're just sitting there like, do you want to die? Of course you do. Yeah, like
there are actually like serial killer themed role playing ASMR videos out there that I've seen pop up.
Dice, baby, you couldn't do it because I could just see you be like, do you want to die?
You're like, oh my God.
Like,
this is oh my dude.
I'll try that.
That guy looks creepy too. Like I gotta hand it to him. He does. This guy fucking I am Seer, like he does in fact look like a complete creeper.
Oh God.
Okay, I don't know what just happened, but somebody sent a link to something and then it went no, but I just see like Dice going,
oops.
Do you want to die? I don't think y'all do.
It's fucking I am Seer, the world's most awkward serial killer. Holy shit, I just created there now needs to be oh my God, wait. You've seen Creep, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Creep's a great movie. Creep 2 is even better.
Yes. No, but it'd be hilarious. I developed a character too, so I hope that if you did that character, I do that. Like, do you guys want to die? Oh my God. Okay. So wait a minute. I'm going to get my knife. I'll just chill for a second. I'll be right back.
I think it would be better. I feel like it would be better. It has to be done by like a really cringy looking dude.
Oh,
you know, because that's a little funnier. Hey, I feel like
hey, I'm sorry, guys. Can I like like dude, we're doing fucking
I figure if you're gonna do it with a girl, it has to be like serial cheerleader.
Oh my God, yes. Okay, so let me tell you about I have to go back because I'm really proud of this. So I have to tell you this, Jack, because I'm really proud of this.
Got it.
So we were watching Driller Killer, and you know in Driller Killer there's that painting of that spiral coming out of her vagina.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's coming out of her vagina. And everybody who watched my live stream is laughing right now because I saw that. And Brian was like, that's coming out of her belly button. I was like, no, she goes, it's the circle of the vagina. And I was like,
wait. Who's trying to say it's coming out of her belly button?
Brian.
Which one's Brian?
My friend Brian Gatto.
Oh, okay, not someone who's on the Hangout at the moment.
No. Okay. But like the spiral is coming out, and I've been drinking a little bit, so of course I had to make a Disney reference. I was like, "Hey, vagina, got a boost of my mama boom ovaries." Hey. I like went on this tangent. Like we went back and forth. It was so funny. I was so proud of myself. High five.
Although I gotta say that for the longest time,
Jack's like, I'm done with this girl. She's drunk. He's like, Amanda, you're drunk. Go home.
I was about to say, like, one of the only problems I really have with Driller Killer is that there's not a lot of Driller killing. You know, it happens at some key moments, but if you want pound for pound more Driller killing, that'd be the original Toolbox Murders. That's got a lot more killing with the drill. So is the original Slumber Party Massacre too.
Or you can go for Pieces and just be like, you bastards!
Oh my god, Pieces is one of those movies that I keep telling people. Look, this is what you gotta understand about Pieces. There is a whole classification of movie where if you walked out before the last 5 seconds, you missed the whole movie.
Well, that's what Twitch is saying. Like, Eric, tell them about what you were saying about Pieces.
Because I wanted to talk about, the end is so fucking funny, but we don't want to also spoil it for any maybe people that haven't seen it.
Yeah. You start watching Pieces, you commit. You fucking commit, because if you don't get to the end, you ain't real. You ain't get to play. You don't get to play with the big kids if you don't finish Pieces all the way. Like, at least until the credits start running. Okay?
You know what's funny though is that you could not see the movie and just see the end and still be just as confused, like even if you saw the movie and saw the end.
Yeah. You can't actually. I will. Look, if you want to be at the big kids table, you have to at least watch the whole thing. Although you don't have to watch it in one sitting. It does get a little boring in the middle.
It seems like it's all jumbled, really. Maybe the director did that on purpose because of the subject matter, and we should re-edit it. It'll make more sense.
The movie's in pieces, man.
Yeah, I think so.
No, I agree. I think that was actually intentional. But like that moment in Pieces where you're just sort of like, okay, I'm going to get pancake now. Whoa! You're like, what just happened? A kung fu guy just appeared, said he was feeling bad because of something he ate, and then went and got pancakes. What the fuck is happening?
I've seen the movie like 3 or 4 times, and I've always been drunk, so it doesn't make sense. So it's even hard to remember a lot of stuff.
Well, it makes sense if you look for it. But if you want it to give it to you, you're screwed.
You have to look for the logic.
You have to look for the logic, because the problem is I can't tell you what the story it is without ruining the movie. Because it's the last 5 seconds, man. Last 5 seconds is the whole fucking story.
No, see, so I must like it for the wrong reasons, because I just think it's funny.
Oh, it is. No, it's fucking hilarious. Pieces is hilarious. That thing is a horror comedy, and no fucking question about it. It's also my favorite punchline to a question that Eli Roth was asked, which they asked, like, why in Cabin Fever does a kid say pancakes and start randomly doing kung fu? And he goes, I really like Pieces.
Oh, okay.
And the funny thing was, everything. Yeah, well, if you've seen Pieces, it does explain everything. As a matter of fact, it does. But it's one of those things that you're like, dude, that is such an in-joke that no one is going to fucking get. But Godspeed for doing it, sir. Godspeed.
Hi, everyone.
By the devil and all of his fucking
Block, what do you think
agents.
about Pieces?
I haven't seen it yet.
What do you think the end is? Take a guess.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it either. I don't want to watch it.
Oh my god!
I want to though. I want to.
It's gonna blow your low CD mind. Some people in the Hangout haven't seen Pieces.
I haven't seen Pieces. Chop Black hasn't seen.
Oh, well,
I haven't seen it.
That's something I'll have to write down. And that's another film.
I don't know. Seen most movies, so
I know.
Well, let me think of another film. Well, I was doing actually a kind of conversation earlier with a friend. We were talking about older films that we saw back in the day, and I decided I kind of want to do a series of pre-horror films before 1960. No, pre like 70s horror
Before
films.
horror.
Oh, like
Yeah,
60s.
pre like one of my favorite horror films that isn't really a horror film. It's not that scary, but it was one of the films that I loved when I was a kid. And I don't know if everybody has seen this, but it's Who Slew Annie Rue?
Who slew what?
Auntie Rue. It stars Shelley Winters. You guys might remember her from The Silent Adventure and her Hunter at Night. Poseidon Adventure. Couldn't even remember that. But it's basically about two kids who are orphans and they go to. Well, I'm not giving too much away, but it was a very influential film in my horror kind of thing, and I love that film. So that was one of the films I'm thinking about reviewing.
Nancy Rue.
No. Who Slew Auntie Rue?
Oh, Auntie Rue. Okay.
Yes. Who Slew Auntie Rue? It's an older film. A lot of people don't like it. I don't know. Have you ever seen it, Eric?
I never heard of it till you said something in the last stream.
Yeah, it's a holiday film. It was under my countdown of favorite holiday films. It takes place at Christmas.
What's the year?
It was 19. Let me see. I gotta look it up. It was 1960. Let me see.
71.
It wasn't 71, was it?
Yep.
Oh shit. Well, I thought 71, 72. Maybe it was released. Okay, well then I sound like stupid then. But it has a very 60s influence, if that makes sense. Because it was early 70s, so it still had like a 60s influence on it, and it was a very very different film. It was the one film where I was like, I hope these kids fucking die. Like, it sounds bad, but I hope these kids.
I got one for you. I got a horror movie for you.
Go for it.
All right. Are you ready? I gotta ask, who here, when I say these words, gets a chill of recognition? Ray Dennis Steckler.
What film? What film?
The Undertaker and His Pals.
No.
Have you ever seen The Undertaker and His Pals?
No.
Oh no, this is vintage.
Yes.
All right, well then I need to write that down.
Shit.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, so you have seen it?
I have.
Yeah.
It starts out with that stupid song. You ever the worms crawling, and they're in like three.
Crawl out, the worms spread pinochle on your snout.
And they're singing in 3-part harmony, like it's some folk group from '55.
Yep. Yeah. Ray Dennis Steckler, also the director of the Astro Zombies, and
I've seen the Astro Zombies.
Yeah,
I've seen the Astro Zombies.
And the incredibly strange creatures that decided to stop living and became mixed up zombies.
Yes, the horror musical no one asked for.
Yeah, but also my favorite trash film of all time. He also directed, and when I say trash, I mean like, dude, this is a thing to behold. Everyone needs to watch it. If you are a film person, this was the room before there was a room, and it was called Rat Fink and Boo Boo.
Mm-hmm.
Rat Fink and Boo Boo.
Wait a minute. Wait, stop. What is it about? Does it have the two friends?
It's about two guys who are superheroes.
Yes, I've seen that.
And rock stars.
It's fucking crazy.
I know
my
weakness,
dude.
boo-boo.
That movie's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah,
there's
like a monkey just comes out of nowhere for no reason. Yeah,
dude, that fucking the two friends are
old.
Cheers.
Oh,
that fucking film is ridiculous, y'all. Dude?
Rat Fink. Fink is spelled Phink. Rat Fink and Boo Boo.
I am so glad you didn't bring up Coleman Francis.
I didn't bring up what?
Coleman Francis.
Coleman. What's wrong with Coleman Francis?
There is a lot wrong with Coleman Francis given his work.
Would you care to give us a list?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Beast of Yucca Flats.
I want to keep talking about Fink and Boo Boo because that movie fucking fucked me up, dude. That was on the same spectrum. If y'all remember that fucking slasher film that came on the same time, it wasn't the same actor or anything, but it was the same like cross film. Have you ever seen Terror on Tour?
Terror
Dude.
Tour.
This movie
I have a copy to
is
watch.
the most ridiculous fucking thing you've ever seen in your life. It's so fucking crazy. Like,
Is it-
they're like a Kiss
Whoa,
knockoff.
whoa. Okay. Is this like a satanic music band kind of movie?
Yes!
I think I've seen the trailer for it.
Ooh.
Yeah, they fucking sit there. One of their fucking lines were,
Oh my god, media home video. Holy shit.
yeah, this shit is fucking ridiculous. This shit is ridiculous.
I feel it in my pee-pee.
Well, I have to mention this because me and Eric love this film. And well, I love this film. Me and him talked about this before, but one of my favorites is fucking.
I know.
You know what I'm about to say.
Mhm.
What am I gonna say?
You gonna say Black Roses?
Yes.
Black Rose. Yeah.
Yes.
That's a great one. Actually, I keep forgetting the name of this goddamn movie because it kind of blends in because there's so many fucking heavy metal horror movies.
Yeah.
The main difference between this one is in this one, demons are allergic to food.
Is it where the guy makes the wish to become a rock star?
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen that, and I can't remember the name right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I remember the movie, but I can never remember the fucking title.
It's a weird title. That's why it doesn't stick with you.
It wasn't
Yeah.
anything like Rock and Roll Nightmare, was it?
I saw that one probably 2 months ago. It was actually pretty funny.
Let me find the trailer for Rock and Roll Nightmare and see if that's it. It might be. All right,
No,
I see this.
it's a different
dude-
movie than that. If we're talking about the same one.
Yeah. Because I'm looking at this and this doesn't look quite right because I remember because
Shock 'em Dead.
maybe it's Shock 'em Dead.
I think that's it.
Hold on. Wait, Tracy Lords. This is it.
Yeah.
Shock 'em Dead. Shock 'em Dead.
Oh,
That's it.
dude, I have heard of that. I've not seen it, but I've heard of it.
Yeah. It gets lost. It gets lost in all of the other like fucking movies that are like it. The
Pretty funny.
funny thing is it's bad in a very unique way. You know,
Okay.
it's not like, all right, so Trick or Treat, the quote unquote Ozzy Osbourne horror movie. Piece of shit.
Yeah, we're talking about
Piece
the
of shit.
older
Bad.
one, right? Okay.
Yeah, this is a different one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That one is pretty insane, but
It's
okay.
yeah, the problem with Trick or Treat is that even though it's fun to watch as a bad movie, it's very forgettable.
It really
And
is.
there's a lot of
I
wasted
watched it
potential.
4 times and I still can't remember parts of the plot.
I can. I remember the
can't
beginning
remember
with
it.
the
I've
whole
seen
like.
There's a giant salamander.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you know,
Yeah,
Exactly.
it was forgettable. Yeah.
yeah, but like Shock 'em Dead gets really because there's Rock and Roll Nightmare, there's Black Roses, you know, which are technically speaking much better movies. You know, they are without a
The
doubt.
music in Black Roses is great. Like,
Oh
it's so
yeah.
fun. It's fun.
Yeah, Shock 'em Dead has Tracy Lords and fucking demons that melt when they eat food. It's weird.
Yeah.
Don't ask. Don't ask, man. I remember the plot, but I can never remember that goddamn title because Shock 'em Dead, you're like, oh, that's a little awkward.
Yeah.
Why not Rock 'em Dead?
Yeah. Good point.
No.
I actually discovered that movie because of Bloodbath and Beyond reviewed it, and I was like, okay, I'm adding that to the list.
Yeah. I've seen that movie many times,
Well, this is.
but I can
another
never remember
film.
the fucking title.
Do y'all remember The Pit?
I never
I
saw
remember the Pit.
So
Yeah.
many movies I haven't seen. What the fuck?
Really wish they remade The Pit. Kind of like how Guillermo del Toro remade Afraid of the Dark. Remember when he remade that
I
TV
do.
film? Like, I would love if he redid Pit, like he did that film. I think The Pit, although it was very jokingly, but the end of The Pit, that I don't want to spoil it for anybody who's never seen The Pit, but it was 80, I think it was 79 or 80, 1980. No, it was 81. That's what it was, 81 or 82.
It was an 80s movie. Yeah.
Yeah. It was 81 or
They
82.
recently
It was at the
restored
Brims.
that. They recently
Yeah.
restored that one. Yeah.
And at the brim of it, but that ending always got me. So I think if they redid it, that would be a really good fucking ending. Because that ending was very haunting to me, at least my opinion. So
I'm gonna be right back. Just
I
getting a drink.
remember the stuff. Stuff is
of
great.
course, the stuff, yeah.
You know, it's a good movie.
Kill
Meadows' mouth looking.
Yeah. It's
Oh, you know what? Earlier, one of your questions was to combine a horror and comedy, so we could get the stuff featuring the Fat Boys.
Oh god.
Keep it.
They could write a rap about it. It'd be great.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, they did a
Better
rap
than
with
that Ready
fucking-
for Freddy. I'll tell
Yeah,
you.
exactly. That's what I was supposed to say. I still had that record. I have that record in my living room right now. That
Yeah.
and then fucking Jazzy
that
Jeff.
could actually that's actually a collector's item.
Exactly. That's why I have it.
Yeah.
And then I have the Jazzy Jeff from Fresh Prince, Nightmare on My Street.
Yeah, that's less of a collector's item.
Yeah, well, that was,
But it
that's
is
all
the
I have
superior
right
song.
now. Yeah, it is the superior song. I have both of them, and then I have the the Bobby Brown Ghostbusters 2. So.
Oh my god. Nobody wants that.
I got it for free. Somebody gave me some.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
They're
Now
like,
you know
here.
But hold on to that Ready for Freddy 45.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah, I don't tell anybody I have it because I'm so paranoid. Even though I live in like the South and nobody knows what it is, and I'm like I'm afraid somebody one day is gonna break in and be like, "Leave the jewels, take the record."
Yeah. You know what they need? You know what they need to bring back, put onto fucking home video that they never did? Freddy's Nightmares.
Mm.
They never put that
Yes.
shit on home video. At least not in America.
No, you don't need to come out on Blu-ray. Fucking the monsters.
Oh, well, you're in luck. You got like
Not the monsters, but the monster.
monsters. Yeah.
Yes.
The follow up Tales from the Dark Side.
The
Yes,
entire series
yes.
is on Amazon Prime.
I was about to
I've
say.
got it.
It's on
Yeah.
Amazon Prime, but I want the Blu-ray because I have all the Tales from the Crypts and I have all the Dark Sides on VHS.
I don't know if there's a Blu-ray. I know there's a DVD of the complete series. but
Yeah, I
don't know if
want the
there's a Blu-ray.
Blu-ray.
Is there a Blu-ray?
I want one to happen.
It's Monsters.
You want
Our
it to be
favorite show.
made.
It's on DVD, definitely.
Yeah, it's on DVD.
But she wants the Blu-ray.
Yeah, because I collect Blu-rays. But no, even
I
if it
do
comes out
too.
on DVD, even if it's on DVD, I'll buy it on DVD. But I really want.
It's on DVD. It's
You
on
can watch
DVD.
it on DVD. You can have it on DVD till they decide to put it on Blu-ray.
Thank you, Morgan Freeman.
That wasn't more.
Thanks, God.
I'm being sarcastic.
His dumb voice.
Okay,
I was
so I
making a joke.
gotta ask.
Go
I
for
gotta ask. All right, so you see Monsters, right?
it. Mhm.
All right, which episode of Monsters fucked you up the most?
Oh God. Okay, let me think about this.
I
Oh my God,
got
you
an
have to
answer
think
for this.
about
Right? I got
Dude.
an answer right now. The one that's in the library where the monster, the people
No.
are trying to fight the monster, and the monster.
Grim Grim.
I gotta think. Stop. I
Yes.
gotta think. Well, you
Yeah.
talk. But
Grim Grim. I forget what the actual title of it, but the name of the monster
Okay.
is called Grim
I remember
Grim.
which one. Okay.
And it's about a bunch of people who are dying of a virus, and there is a monster in a library. That one will fuck you up.
The
because that-
ending still
Oh my
fucks with me.
God.
Today, even today.
Like that's one of those like all time, like no matter what low point Monsters may have had, it justifies its existence with the ending of that story.
That is an old school twist.
I have to look at my fucking VHSs. I got it. Hold on.
Now,
There
let
was
me
an
see what it's
episode.
called.
I gotta look it up too. There was an episode with two kids. No, that's Dark Side. That's the Grither. Okay, we're not talking about the Grither. Do y'all remember that episode, Dark Side's the Grither?
Mhm.
That was on my countdown of
Oh,
scariest.
dude, the one that they liked so much they did it twice.
No, it was like I am the
The
Grither.
Grither.
Cannot
Yeah.
escape me. You're
Yeah.
please. Is you
Who
soulless
was it?
and
Well, it
so
wasn't
are
Santa
your
Claus.
prayers. That wasn't Santa Claus. You know who was in that? You know who the kids who were in that? If you remember fucking Blossom, her best friend was the little girl in that fucking skit.
Who's Blossom?
Yeah.
From the Powerpuff Girls, or
No,
Everybody
Blossom.
remembers
The
Blossom.
90s Blossom. The show Blossom.
Yeah, with that Joey guy.
Yeah.
That
Joey
Joey
Lawrence.
guy. How dare you? How dare you? Joey Lawrence, man, he was on Give Me a Break for like 5 minutes.
Oh,
No,
How
I'm
dare
trying to
you?
remember the Monsters episode because can I tell you something honestly? The intro fucked me up as a kid.
Don't lie to me.
The intros to Monsters used to fuck me up as a kid. They're like, oh, our TV show's on, and they're all like, the fucking heads of shit are like. I was like,
It was a
Monsters.
Cyclops mom, a Cyclops
Yeah.
daughter, and a human potato.
Exactly. That shit used to fuck me up drastically. I'm trying to remember, like, I keep mixing all the franchise. I'm mixing, like, Tales from the Crypt and fucking Monsters, Tales from the Dark Side.
Oh, you know what? So this started out with we were talking about Freddy's Dead, and just I was watching 976 Evil, and you would probably know this that Leslie Dean was
Yes.
in an episode of
Freddy's.
Freddy's
She was
Nightmares.
in Freddy's
Before
Nightmares, and she
Freddy's
was
Dead.
also in Freddy's Dead.
Yep.
And she was also
He was in the
Freddy's
pilot
Dead.
episode, and that's
Yeah.
that's a good one.
She was in the pilot episode, and she was also in Freddy's Dead. She was one of the girls that Rosie O'Donnell and her husband, not John Goodman, whatever that fuckface was. Yeah,
You got all the rest.
but they
All of them
wanted
mixed
to
up.
adopt her, and now so yeah.
John Goodman was not her husband. Just played
Yeah, I know. I'm drunk.
Yeah. It
not
was
John
Rosie
Goodman.
O'Donnell and John
It
Goodman.
wasn't. No, it was Roseanne Barr and
Tom Arnold.
Tom Arnold, yes.
Yeah,
That's what
Tom
it
Arnold.
was. Sorry, I've been drinking. But anyways,
And-
they want to
and
adopt
Alice
Leslie
Cooper
Dean.
played his abusive father.
Yes.
Yeah, it didn't really seem that abusive. He just smacked him on the shoulders. I mean, come on.
But no, he didn't smack him on the shoulders.
That
He
wouldn't
was
hurt
drunk
that
on a
much.
beat with a belt.
It looked nice. He didn't even hit him with the buckle.
I love it. He's like, it was dicey.
I mean, I've seen worse.
I've seen worse too. I've endured worse, but you know, we're
This
going
is
with the
coming from a
character.
guy who orders pizza and it's a hostage situation. He's like, I put the money on the dresser. And joke went whoop, over the head.
I felt a little rush of hair. What?
Yeah, they're like, whoop. I make a sex reference joke, and it goes downhill from there. No, but y'all know 916 was my favorite film, and it has.
Well, we were thinking about Tales from the Crypt at the time, and not sex references.
Oh, excuse me. Same
We
thing.
were trying. No,
Same thing.
no.
Tales from the Crypt is
No.
full of sexual
no.
references.
Well, yeah,
why
but that's true.
when I was a kid.
You've seen so we've all seen Tales from the Crypt, right?
We've seen,
No, sorry,
I've
not
seen
Tales from
every
the Crypt, not Tales from the
episode.
Crypt. I meant Tales from the Dark Side.
Yes.
Yeah, I love that
Yes.
show. It's great.
Yes.
Just
It
that's
has
all
it's
it's
awful,
just-
but it's great.
Get your
All
punch.
right.
Have you seen
Well,
the
let's say
TV
Chop
show?
Block. Have you seen Tales from the Crypt? I mean, Tales from the Dark Side.
Well, I've seen Tales of the Crypt. I haven't seen Tales of the Dark Side.
Try to enjoy the daylight.
What about you, Dice? Have you seen Tales from the Dark Side?
Yeah, I used to watch it every time it was on for lunch.
Yeah, they would show it.
Memo, who you are.
It is
That's
such a bad show, but it's so good.
It is, but you know
Tales
what?
from the Dark Side films.
The puppet one, remember the like marionettes and everything, and the mobsters? That fucked me up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
where it's
the-
the guy on the hooks, and they're making the fucking marionette guy animate this dead body, and then the clown comes to life. You're just like,
The
oh
one-
Jesus.
Cheesy.
There's a Tales from the Dark Side where a bunch of mobsters hire a puppeteer to puppeteer a dead body because this one mobster's finally killed his biggest rival. And he's
And just because.
yeah, just because he's
Just
like
'cause,
he wants
yeah.
this guy to kiss his ass literally. And so they hire this marionette guy to do it. And after the marionette guy is done, his marionette, possessed by the spirit of the man he's been puppeteering, comes to life.
Actually, I think I might have just been a long, long time ago where I hardly remember.
Oof. Hold on. List of monsters episodes. I'm gonna find the titles.
I really like the
Sorry.
Tales from the Dark Side episode where the girl gets the glasses and can see food talk.
Oh shit! I forgot about that one. Yeah.
That one stuck with me, and part of my brain kind of just sees in my head the little awful claymation type food just scream as I'm about to eat it. It's a good episode. It was a terrible episode, but it was good.
I don't know if you remember this, the Tales from the Dark Side episode that I seen. And this one was kind of silly, so it was kind of scary but kind of silly at the same time. But it was I just saw it a minute ago. But there's this girl at a bus station.
Yes, I already know.
She had the pinball machine.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that one.
I'm a member of the Church of the Moment.
That's the last ones I.
Hold on to those moments, baby. No, I can't. You're a false prophet.
Yes, that's what I was like, what the fuck is going on here? I'm so scared.
I love that one. Well, that's like kind of. Oh no! I was about to bring the third show entirely, which was Amazing Stories. Because there's that episode.
The crap's coming back.
Yeah, because there's that episode where Weird Al Yankovic plays this alien. It's a comedy, funny episode where it's Weird Al Yankovic and he plays an alien called Cabbage Head, whose head looks like a big piece of cabbage, and he's trying to hold the Miss Universe contest, but it's the Miss Universe as in the universe. But they're holding it on Earth.
Dude, yes. Okay, remember that show that fucking what's his name from Star Trek used to host? Fucking what is it called? Real
of Leonard Nimoy.
Which one? Spock or
No, what's his name for Next Generation? Fuck, my dad's a Trekkie and I know his fucking name and I've been drinking, I can't remember it.
Okay.
But he had it would tell you 3 stories. It had the 3 stories and you had to pick which one was real and which one was fake.
Fact or fiction?
Yes.
Yes. Do you remember that one?
I watched that one a lot.
I was obsessed with that show. They would tell you stories.
And I hated that show, but I still watched it every friggin' week. And I would
just had some crazy fucking stories on there. It's like fact or fiction.
And you would always be able to tell. You'd be like, that one, that is fact.
I know, but still they're good stories though. They were good.
Like now I gotta wait like 15 minutes for, and I can't turn it off because I need that validation. I don't get it at home, so.
No, but that shit was amazing. That shit was fucking addictive. Like I love that fucking show. Like, I was addicted to that shit so fucking hard. I want to hear fucking Eric. Eric, what show traumatized you? What episode?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, we'll even go back to the Twilight Zone. I'll tell you.
Let's meet halfway. Let's talk about Night Gallery.
Oh, that's funny you said that. I'll tell you an episode of Night Gallery that fucked me up. The episode of Night Gallery that fucked me up was the episode where there's a window. Okay, one side it's an alien, and the other side is a person that's interviewing the alien.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't find out until I'm not gonna spoil it, but you don't find out until the end that they know each other.
I think my
y'all remember that episode?
I don't. I wasn't a huge Night Gallery fan.
That episode was fucking ridiculous. The ending of it was phenomenal, and it was such good.
The only episode of Night Gallery that I remember actually comes from the pilot, which is the one about the painting.
Oh, that one, yeah, that one, yeah.
Oh man, yeah. I love that one. Put me in the painting, oh Lord, please, please.
Please put me in the painting, oh Lord.
Yeah. Because he hates Jews so much, he's putting a picture of Jesus fucking crucified. I'm like, fuck yeah, that sounds good to me. I gotta admit though, like I love horror show intros. And I think that Tales from the Crypt obviously has the best produced one.
Yeah,
just without doubt. But if we're talking personal favorite, it's always going to be Tales from the Dark Side.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really love that one too.
Yeah, it has that beautiful welcoming in, like man lives in the sunlit world of what he believes to be reality. But there is unseen by most an underworld, a place that is just as real,
but not as
brightly lit.
And then it goes dark side.
Exactly. Oh man.
Yes.
Across that, I heard the intro and went, "Oh my god, what am I getting myself into?"
Even if the episode is utter dog shit, you can just watch the intro and move on.
Yeah. Well, it's really funny because the funny thing is that a lot of people are like, "Oh, why did they end Tales from the Dark Side?" Well, they ended Tales from the Dark Side because none of the channels wanted it anymore, so they made Monsters. Oh, well, why did Monsters end? Very simple, because they got a better offer from a network called HBO to make a show called Tales from the Crypt.
Exactly.
So all three of those shows are made by essentially the same people.
Right.
You know, but I will say it was a Tales from the Dark Side is the one that got me. The one where I was the most horrified.
That was like Creep Show, the TV series.
Wait, no. There was never a Creep Show, the TV series.
The people that was supposed to be Creep Show, the TV series, but they had to revamp it heavily.
Oh, yes. Who made like Tales from the Dark Side Monsters and then Tales from the Crypt.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. The one that fucked me up. Glim fucked me up the most. But the one that scared me the most, the one that was just like, oh God, Lucy. Remember Lucy? All right. This Lucy starred the guy who plays the bad guy in Reanimator.
Yeah,
you know,
that was
the doctor who hates Herbert West.
The beheaded doctor.
Yeah. Who turns into the head with the bat wings.
Yeah.
And the He's in it, and he plays this veterinarian, and he lives alone, but he lives near campus, and this young co-ed comes and lives with him. And he's like, oh, do me a favor. Don't bother with that small door in the corner there.
Always a good sign.
I've given you a chest of drawers that you may use. And she's like, she keeps seeing something, but she can't quite see it come in and out of that little door. And she's like, there's something in there. And he's like, there's nothing in there, my dear. There's absolutely nothing. You know, use a cupboard. It's fine. It's okay. You're like, are you all right? Are you having...
It's not okay.
Yeah, she's like, it's not
It's
okay.
not okay.
It's not okay. He's like, all right, whatever. And then she keeps staying up late to see what comes in and out of that door. And finally, one day she does.
Oh, yeah.
And this little monster kills her and drags her in. And at the end of the story, the doctor's like, I don't know what happened. She just disappeared. Like, I don't know what happened. She just disappeared. Do you mind? Like, I don't know anything. You've been through this house like 5 times. I don't know what else you could do. And as he is explaining this to the police, the door opens. The critter comes out, and you see it. And it's like this little, like, fucking monkey with a giant head and red eyes. And it creeps up on the guy. And as he puts the phone down, it swipes at him. And he screams, and then he looks, and he's like, oh, come on. He picks it up, and he's like, who's a pretty girl? Who's a pretty girl? Yes, yes, yes. Do you want the story? And the monster's happy. Yes, yes, I'll tell you a story. And he takes it up and tucks it in. That's the end of the episode.
And that was kind of like...
I fucking love that one. That one
beautiful ending. Beautiful ending.
Heartwarming, really.
Yeah, heartwarming. It's a story about a man who'd do anything for his mutant daughter. Really, when you get down to it.
And that was the come to the descent. That was the original story to the descent. So that makes sense.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
You know, if we're talking about some TV shows that really fucked us up as our younger selves here, I would like to submit for consideration here Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Oh, God. Yeah.
That had a lot of horror references.
It really did.
Yeah,
What?
like that Courage the Cowardly Dog was my go-to show for if you want to see like kid versions of horror references until Gravity Falls happened.
Oh, yes.
Gravity
Yeah, because I'm like, wait, Gravity Falls reference Poltergeist, The Thing,
Sleepaway Camp.
Sleepaway Camp.
Gravity Falls is the greatest show ever.
Yeah, it was a really good show.
So much as an adult.
More than
Everybody
stop. One member of the Count
Chop block.
Jacula's.
No.
What was that?
No, Chop Block, no.
Yes. Yes.
I haven't seen it, so I can't say one way or another.
I love that stupid cartoon.
Yeah, I love that cartoon too. Well,
I'm
like,
gonna call it stupid.
So good.
more than one person from the Count Jacula slut pit has referred to me as Uncle Jacula.
No. Okay, can I tell you something? No. Nobody's a bigger slut cunt than I am. We've established this.
Then you need to hang out.
I don't want to hear the end of this because I'm going to go take a quick 5-minute break. I'm not leaving.
You gotta take a dump. Take
All
a dump,
right.
man.
Just take a dump, man.
Take my medication. And...
My biggest fan has told me today I'm the biggest cunt slut dump.
Well, then you need to hang out in the Count Jacula stream a bit more because the chat room is called the Slut Pit.
There we go. That's no, invite me again because I had so much fun on that story. That was hilarious. And your stream is actually what got me in trouble. You know that, right?
How'd that get you in trouble?
My troll watched the. Okay, Jack. Okay, how long did that stream go? He watched the entire stream. And remember when he asked me what happened, and I told you?
He did. Yeah.
And I told you what, 4 hours in the stream? He sat there and watched all of it.
Hey, I'm gonna say this. I hear the sounds of humiliation and pain. And I want in.
You egged it on too. Shame on you.
Oh man. Oh dude, no, you gotta understand. Like you see this fez, you see this goat face on this fez.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I had to buy it.
I want to put my fez on now. Fuck.
Okay.
I don't have a
I gotta
fez.
put
I'm
my fez on.
myself.
Hold on. Now I gotta put my fez on. Thanks, Jack.
There
I
you
gotta
go.
put my fez on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a fez.
Oh man, you need to change that immediately. Change that as quickly as you can.
The local Shriners get mad at me if I have a fez.
Oh, what the fuck? Tell them you've got the pass.
You wear
No,
your fez.
I just
or
wear
you
a-
Iraqi fez.
I wear a traffic cone. They let me into 3 buffets.
Actually, my favorite thing about
I'm wearing my Iraqi fez.
Wait, that doesn't look like Iraqi. That looks Russian.
No, the
Russian
Iraqi.
fez.
No, because the Iraqis think. No. Hey, You know that reminds the Trossik. No, like the reason why is because Iraqis think we're so cold over here. So when they make American hats, they're like, "You're so cold over there." Oh,
I didn't know that. Okay.
Anyways, the next we do.
I cannot be a Cossack without my hat. Give me back my hat.
Give that back. Very good. Oh my God, we have guy in Slutpit. We love him. We love him. Every time he come on, or every time we talk to him on Discord server, he start conversation with, "Hello, comrade. How is your foreskin?" Dude, and I gotta tell you,
It's too early for this.
That comment got me through fucking tax season and fucking voting season. Because here's the thing about, look, I live in California, so everyone fucking calls me up and goes like, "Hey, don't forget to vote." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know, you won't let me, so fuck off. I hate you." Yeah, and when it's tax season, it's like, "Do you need someone to do your taxes last minute? Just give us your social security number." I'm like, "Yeah, no, that's okay. I got TurboTax like a fucking normal person." Click, bye. But they won't stop calling during those periods of time. And so I was like, what do I do? What do I do? How do I get these people to leave me the fuck alone?
How did you do it, Jack?
It was I took a cue from my comrade out in Moscow. He fucking, if he's gonna start a conversation with "How is your foreskin?" I'm gonna start a conversation like that too. And every time they fucking called, I was like, "How is your foreskin? Do you have your foreskin? Is your foreskin intact? Do you still have it? Are you
Eric?
You know,
Eric, how is your foreskin?
how is your foreskin?" Mine is slightly snipped and pulled back. How about you?
I've got the latest do down there. It's fine.
Oh, okay. So you got,
foreskin's
the whole
really
thing.
trendy.
My penis is very well. So thank you for asking.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, I forgot to ask about your penis.
Yeah, you're. Thank you for asking, guys. I know you aren't worried about my penis
I'm
right
sorry,
now.
I
but-
didn't just jump right
Not
on
asking
that.
for
Hey, I gotta ask, do you think that like extra, like, okay, so we know we have the actual labia, but there's always a part of the labia that is like, how to put it, a little extra.
The hood?
Is that, yeah, the hood. Is that like the equivalent to the foreskin is my question.
I don't know. Depending on the person.
Dice says yes.
No, it's depending, but it depends on the thing altogether. I mean, because there's a wizard sleeve, and then there's like
Wizard
sleeve.
a wizard sleeve. Yeah, you can have like.
What's the wizard sleeve?
When it goes like, you got outside a car dealership, and they have the women who are just like, "Hey, I'm brand new," and then you have the ones who are like, "Buy me," so it's like.
So what's the wizard sleeve?
Audi.
Does it just cover the whole clitoris? Is that
No, it just hangs.
Oh, it just hangs.
And then when you get a breeze, it's like, "Buy me."
Okay. Oh, got it. Okay, so what do you call it when the girl has the one side of the labia is noticeably larger than the other? Do we have a word for that?
A flapjack?
Is that? That's a good one. I like that. Did you make that up, or is that what it's called?
I made that up, yes.
I like
vertigo.
it. Well, I feel like calling it a flapjack is a little wrong, because I feel like it should have a girl's moniker to it. And Flap Jane don't quite get it across.
How about a
Unless you girls disagree. If the girls disagree and they're like, no, it's totally a flapjack, then we'll go with it.
Lopsided Mothra. How about that?
A little too wordy. I like where you're going, but too many words.
Okay.
Oh God, putting me on the spot here.
The wraparound.
How about the lopsided shining?
How about the 976 evil?
Not quite. Like
I
that.
know, I'm trying to go
not
there.
quite. I feel like the 976 evil is when you're talking, you're having phone sex with a guy while fucking him.
I never have.
Or her,
phone
as the
sex
case may
with
be.
her.
That's like
That's the 976 evil.
Talking about labias and shit, and I get kicked out. This is sexist.
So yeah, what do you think, Dice?
Okay, well, I have a question then. I have a question that's horror related. If y'all want to hear this. Speaking of labias, I have a good question to ask y'all. If you had to pick one horror film to have sex to, what would it be?
Like a person, human embodiment type.
No,
thing?
I'm not saying. No.
Oh wow!
Guys, I don't want you to fuck a movie. I want you to fuck during the movie.
Oh!
Nightbreed.
Nightbreed. There you go. Jackals and Nightbreed. All right, good chill.
Okay, unless. All right, here's a question, because
What?
this is a controversial question.
Go for it.
Nah, I can't even.
You controversial? Who?
I can't front, but I do want to ask the question: does Boxing Helena count as a horror movie, or is that just a complete disappointment? Because I would have sex to any part of Boxing Helena except the last 5 minutes.
Okay, well, that explains a lot. For a minute there, I thought you said having sex to Helen Keller, and that's why I was like, wow, okay.
No.
I was like, wow, okay, that's different. Okay, I guess. Well, I figured that you'd be done before the ending. So.
Okay. So just basically, you start.
To the beginning of the film.
Okay.
And then the end. So you and your girl get off.
Yeah. It wouldn't necessarily be my go-to, but Boxing Helena would be. It'd be on the options list.
There you go. That makes sense. All right, good deal. So, poor Chop Block's like, what the fuck? Chop Block.
This is awesome.
Yeah, I think everyone's got to answer this question. Everybody's
Everybody's
got to
answer this
answer
question. Chop Block got to answer this question. I'm gonna give you a second to think because I gotta grab me another drink on this count point. Because this is my vacation, guys. I'm without my vacation.
Another one I think would be Cat People.
Would Rocky Horror count?
Either the.
Only if it's during Touch Me. You know, during that part.
Only if you sing the songs while you're fucking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna agree with Stephen G here. It only counts if you sing it while you're doing it.
Fair enough.
Yeah. If you're singing any part of Rocky Horror while you're having sex, then it counts. But under any other circumstance, the answer is no.
What was your answer, Brock?
I bet this has already happened.
Oh, it just happened. I missed it. It took me 2 full seconds to go grab my fucking drink and shit, and I missed it.
You did.
Rocky Horror.
No, no.
Rocky Horror. I said it only counts if you're singing part of Rocky Horror while you're doing it.
I don't think I have a
demand to
problem.
hear this again. You said Rocky Horror?
Yeah, he said Rocky Horror.
That doesn't count to me because I would be singing the film throughout the whole movie.
Exactly. That's
that was what we came. That was what we came to the conclusion of, which is it counts if you're singing it while you're fucking. But under
like,
other
Rose in my
circumstances,
world, keep me safe from the trouble and pain. Damn, Janet. Like, I guess I don't know. I'm not just
because I feel like I don't even know if that counts as a horror movie, unless you're singing it while you're fucking. If you're singing it while you're fucking, I feel like it takes it over that threshold definitively.
Well, no, it's not. No, because that's like saying that doesn't make sense. You can do Repelogenic Opera.
But that's completely undeniably a horror movie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But no, we're not going to knock everybody's choices. So Dice, your turn. But Dice has a different affinity about she's not gonna do the same thing that
So does mine count?
I say it does.
Yes, yours counts because that's your opinion. That is your opinion, Chop. And you know what? The fact that you're here today makes your opinion fucking count.
Everybody got to answer, so let's go with Dice rolling first. She was called out first.
Oh wow, we have a lot of comments right now. Shit, people are
Dice rolling. I can tell that you're a little non-gender specific, so I hope I got she right.
Bless you. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I don't know. I'm androgynous. We'll go with that.
Is she okay, or do you? Okay, all right, cool.
They, them, her, that one over there, something like that. But thank you for that. But you know what? I'll go completely beyond here and say Silence of the Lambs. Why? Because I can.
Ooh.
Hello, Clarice. It's good to
Ooh.
feel you again.
I ate liver with some fava beans and a fine Chianti.
Hello, Clarice. It's good to feel you again.
Hello, Clarice. This is I would like a
Online.
Shut up.
What the hell was that accent?
Okay. Silence of the Lambs. That's a
Shut up,
legitimate.
Morgan Freeman.
Well,
Oh,
could
God.
just
I will-
Although I feel like I need to make an addendum, which was Black Swan would count if the girl is crying about, am I perfect while it's happening?
Oh my god. I hope your wife's
Gotta be
listening.
on top and just being like, I was perfect. Tell me I was perfect.
I'd just be like, yes.
I bet your wife's listening right now. Like, yeah, he
She
does
just
that.
wandered behind him.
He
Easier.
doesn't.
No.
Roy's
That wasn't.
like, you know
That wasn't. No. To be fair, that was Horror Guru's girlfriend that walked behind me.
Oh, okay.
No,
My
his
wife
wife's
has
from
almost
New Orleans.
never been on camera.
Yeah.
She likes to be the phantom that no one sees, unless
I
you're
thought she
really
was in New
fucking-
Orleans.
No.
You said she was out of town.
She was in New York. She
Oh,
came
New York, New
back
York.
from
No,
New York,
okay,
and now
my
she's
bad.
back home.
All right, my bad. Well, it was a couple days ago when I talked to you. So okay, right. Anyways, it's your
Fair
turn,
enough.
Twitch.
Return of the Living Dead.
Because the
Because I
naked
like the
scene.
fact that trash is in the movie. Like,
Yes.
Okay.
But why not Return of the Demon? Why not Night of the Demons?
No, it's got to be Return of the Living Dead.
The trash is in Night of the Demons too.
I can see it. There's a little too much pus and vomit in Demons.
Yeah.
You know, like
Maybe
that
turn
could
it
be
up for
someone's
some.
thing, but it could easily be not someone's thing. You know.
True. That makes sense. All right.
I finally
I-
found the DVD to it. I was looking for it.
It goes in the car. Oh, God. Oh, dude, have you seen that Blu-ray of that one?
Not yet. No.
It's really good.
I got the collector's
It's a good-
edition that has the documentary too.
Stop telling me how lucky you are.
Stop making him feel bad,
fucking
please.
I lost out on that fucking Nightbreed collector's edition because when it was up, I just didn't have the cash at all. Like, not even the credit. And I'm sitting there going,
Well, the director's cut is on Netflix if you got that.
no, I have the director's cut on Blu-ray, but I wanted the Supremo.
Gotcha.
And I was willing to fork out the bucks, but I literally didn't have it. There was literally no way, and I've been regretting it ever since.
Oh, I know how that is. man.
Wait, what was this though?
Oh, when they put out the Supremo, this was like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
2, maybe 3 years ago that they put out like the ultra deluxe fucking special edition of Nightbreed with every cut of the movie and all the features that they had ever recorded for it. You know, I occasionally, when I go to conventions, let me put it this way. When I go to conventions, you can't even find copies of those things at the Clive Barker booth. Like, they sold the fuck out.
I can see that.
Yeah, the same thing happened with Scream Factory's Vincent Price Collection Volume 1. I cannot find a copy of that that's not $300 fucking dollars.
No, it just don't exist anymore.
You know what I am happy to have in my collection as of recently, and I'm sure you will appreciate this, Amanda.
Oh, Paradise!
Nice! Yes!
Oh my god.
I saw it once and went, I need the
Fucking
collector's.
yeah, dude. Phantom of the fucking Paradise. Dude, I'm still waiting for that magazine to come in. I bought a magazine for a friend of mine who's... I got the Fangoria magazine. I bought it for a friend of mine who's really obsessed with Phantom of the Paradise. And I'm still waiting for it. It's not in yet. And as soon as it gets in, I'm going to be so fucking stoked.
I've got it, and I gotta say, it's a good one. It's good.
It really is a good one. I'm so excited for it. It's going to be such a good fucking...
All right. We need to continue. All right. So just to make sure, dice rolling, your answer was Silence of the Lambs, right?
Correct.
Okay. Stephen J was Rocky Horror Picture Show. But we determined that you have to be singing along with it as it happens.
That was Chop Block. That
Well, that was Chop Block. All right. Chop Block said it's got. Rocky Horror, but we determined that you got to be singing it while it's happening.
So the sexiest horror films have to be.
No, this isn't sexiest. This is the one that you would fuck to.
Okay,
it's a little bit different. Little bit different.
Okay, well, I was thinking more of like if I was to make love with somebody, I would watch Phantom of Paradise.
Okay.
Bad, but Phantom of Paradise.
Right, that's your answer. That's legit.
All right.
So now I think the only two people who haven't answered, Stephen J. What was your answer? Stephen G.
Stephen G. My answer would be the original 78 Halloween because I like a challenge and I want to fuck to 5-4 time with the theme.
Okay.
Fair enough. So let me ask you this. When's the climax? When would you prefer to climax? Would it be the closet or the tombstone?
I'd say the closet.
Okay, fair enough.
I'd say the closet. and the heavy breathing would be matched by the ending.
Very good. Right, and so when the girl comes, she's like, oh, was that the boogeyman? In fact, I believe it was, baby. I believe it was. So now Twitch, go. That's right, you baby.
I already answered the question.
Oh, what was it? I'm sorry.
Return of the Living Dead.
Return of the Living Dead.
Right. You did say that.
And that's just really what came to mind. I'm sure there's better ones to pick.
All right. Since it was just what came to mind, what moment, if you could choose it, would be the moment that you like release the love juice?
Busted up.
Yeah. Like if you could determine when this beautiful moment where you both fucking have this moment beautiful is.
Oh yeah. I don't know. It's whenever somebody's getting eaten.
Whatever.
Somebody will be getting eaten, and then somebody else will be getting eaten, and it'll be perfect.
No.
Well, I have a question.
Well, hold on. There's one answer we don't have.
What's that?
OCD horror.
Oh God. Okay.
He never knows what the question is.
Well,
if you had to pick a horror film and make love to, what would it be?
Movie to have sex to?
Yeah.
I go with Scream.
Okay.
All
right. Fair enough.
It's very. Okay, go ahead, Jack. I know you got a question.
What moment do you release your love seed into her
womb?
Oh my God!
Not at the beginning, because you're PG-13 at the beginning, like Nev Campbell says.
I'm gonna tell you something, Jack. I've been trying to get fucking my friend on this stream, and he will not come on the stream because he feels so uncomfortable about this topic.
Why?
No,
I'm just saying. I've been trying to get him on, and he's like, "I won't come on in this topic."
No.
I know the moment. Right,
go for it.
And you're not fitting my case because I haven't talked to this guy.
Because that's me trying to end the sex.
Wait.
Faking it. What? So it's all over. When Billy stabbed.
When Billy gets stabbed.
That'll
want
be
to come when the guy screams.
That's right. Me faking it to experience that I'm likely having.
Okay, so here's the question.
Just like Billy preparing to end Nev Campbell by faking his death.
Are you heterosexual, bi/pansexual, or homosexual?
Oh, I'm gay. Yeah.
Oh, you're gay. Okay, so a guy screaming is your thing. All right, no problem.
No. I'm saying I'm faking it. So just like
why
Billy.
Would you be faking it? Why would you be faking it? I gotta ask. Why would you be faking it?
Well, it's PG-13 at the beginning when that terrible cover of "Don't Fear the Reaper" is playing with.
So
something acoustic guitar. Yeah. So
what?
That's when she's like, "We'll keep it PG-13," and she does the Flash.
This has got to be the moment. This has got to be the moment where you would legitimately just be like. Or are you a bottom and that's what you're telling me?
No, I'm telling you.
Okay. Like whenever the
I'm gonna stop this here because a lot of people are getting kind of weird right now. And people don't even want to join my stream right now because they're talking about coming and shit. So let's calm this conversation down.
All right.
This conversation
Jack
getting a
was
little.
a 10. He needs to be about a 7. Got it.
Yes, this needs to calm down a little bit. A little just bit.
That was
It
fine.
was fine.
This is not
until-
TV.
It was fine up until like that got
Right.
to where like we
Allow
got
me,
beat up.
then allow me to reveal a little bit more about myself. Because I
Here
never
we go.
answered the moment, and I've been asking everybody.
Don't
which is
know.
the moment.
Please.
Yeah,
Tell
the
me more.
moment when you would like to just release.
Tell me your secrets.
Okay, there are 2 moments. The first one
I'll say that
in
Morgan Freeman's
Nightbreed.
voice.
Nightbreed is when Shinasasi is seducing the cop, and she's like,
Never in a million.
and then when she's laughing after she
anything to
kills him,
Nightbreed.
I just want to be like, oh, maybe it wasn't good for you. The other moment, because there's another moment that I would love to do that too. Hellraiser 2, when what's her fuck just says, now all I need is skin. Woo! That's Julia, yeah, when she says, all we need now is skin. Yeah, no, I would no, I'd hold off to that moment and just be like, yo, done.
Oh my God.
All right. That's my Sharon.
Good job.
Next.
Cal. Good job.
Try not to orgasm too soon.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
No.
Anyway, so yeah, so I
It's a waste of good suffering.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm drinking my wine now because I think I just got dumped because of the stream. So anyways,
I'm gonna wake up tomorrow going, did it really happen?
no,
How much water did I?
no, it's okay.
Oh my
It's
god. Someone's mentioning the Golden Girls. No, when I'm fucking 70,
Here we go.
shit. Which one was the fucking like horny grandma?
Rue
Rue McClanahan. Her every
Why do I
fucking
know that?
Yeah, Blanche.
Every,
Blanche.
every fucking time.
Listen, I'm just happy you didn't
Blanche.
pick Betty White, all right?
I don't want to think about sex in the Stelghetti if that's all right with everybody.
No, that's not okay with me. Really
Oh.
imagine it.
No,
Imagine
no,
it
I
right
refuse. I
Imagine that.
refuse.
now. Oh no, dude, I've got it. Dude, have you seen? All right, look, you can't.
Like how you're
Maybe
trying-
Estelle Getty specifically, but if it comes to age, you don't know what you're missing out on. Have you seen Barbara Crampton these days?
Yes.
Fucking disgusting. Like you would walk, you would climb, you would crawl a mile over broken glass to masturbate in that woman's shadow, and she's pushing 60, pretty fucking hard. And you just, but
I
Having
understand
been-
the concept. I've seen Stevie Nicks. She's held up quite well.
Stevie
Not like Barbara. Holy
No,
shit, we were
no.
just at fucking, we were just at Monster Palooza, and going to lunch, we ran into Barbara Crampton. She didn't even look at us, but we looked at her, and we're just sitting there going, "Oh my god, that's disgusting."
Hurt yourself, champ.
How old is this woman? Like 57? She doesn't look a day over 20, 29. It's gross. Like any movie in which you see Barbara Crampton where she looks over 30, that's makeup. I am not kidding. It's her and fucking Cassandra Peterson are just like, you know what? No, you're just vampire chicks. You're just vampires.
Well, to be fair, Barbara Crampton had like the little dog penis going on.
What do you mean by that?
From Beyond.
I'm
She was
not-
exposed to the machine that made them have dog penises grow out between their eyes.
that came
Oh,
out
shit.
from the third eye.
Yes,
quote
the
unquote.
pineal gland.
Third eye, which was
I've-
the pineal gland, which
Yes.
was a penis. Yes.
It was a little dog penis.
Okay, guys, this is a bad point to say this, but I hate to say this, but it's about to be 4 in the morning.
It's about to be 3 over here. Hot.
It's
Yeah.
4:41 a.m. here.
It's
Yeah,
pushing 5
so-
here.
Oh God. Well, I feel like a pansy now because I have to go.
Well, you are.
Well, we just started talking about dog penises.
I know, guys. I'm sorry.
Dark penises growing
Well,
out of people's
Jackal, you can start a hangout on yours, and everybody can join you.
I don't know how to start a Google Hangout, otherwise I would.
All you have to do is you go to events.
Google it.
Oh, all right.
I'll tell you right now how to do it. It's the
Alright.
easiest thing on the planet. All you have to do is go to
Hold on.
events on your you go to your control panel. Go to
Okay.
events, click events.
I don't
Write down
see
your
an
title.
events.
Yeah, on the slime it says streaming. It says events.
This is how we're ending.
This is awesome. I'm having a fun time already.
We went.
All right,
Ooh.
Google Events, Google Plus. That's all I got.
Okay, listen.
Create
Go
event.
on YouTube. Go to YouTube. Okay.
I have to
YouTube.
go to YouTube.
She's going to walk you through it.
Help this man.
What the
Go to
fuck?
The rest
YouTube.
of us will watch.
Never
Alright,
used
I'm
it in my
going to
life, and I
YouTube.
already know how to use it.
Go even more onto YouTube.
Stop. Go to
Even
YouTube.
deeper onto
Go to
YouTube.
control panel.
You mean the Count Jack of the Show, My Channel Studios, Creator
Yes.
Studios? Okay,
Creator
great.
Studio.
Yes.
What am I
And
doing?
then go to stream.
Kitchen key.
Wait.
Stop. I'm trying to tell him. Hold on.
All right,
Go
go to
streaming.
stream.
And it says events underneath streaming.
Hold on. We're not there yet.
Okay.
Where are we?
All
Can I
right.
go to the bathroom now?
You go to the bathroom. Go to the
Yeah.
Go
It'll
to
be here when you come
Creator
back.
Studio. Creator Studio.
All right, Creator Studio. That was the piece.
We
Was
lost
it
chop
200?
block.
Oh no.
Creator Studio. And then
Okay.
go to streaming. Under streaming, you see events.
Okay, events.
Click events.
All right,
And
I
you
did.
see title. Type a title.
Wait. I don't see title.
No,
Wait,
but
new
click
live
events, and then
event.
you'll see. Yeah, new live
New live
live
event.
Yeah, click new live event.
Instructions on clear dick cotton vacuum.
All right.
And then click type your title.
Probably helpful.
And then go. After you type your title.
All right, I got a title.
Go on the
And-
side, you see it says custom and then quick Google Hangouts. Click quick Google Hangouts.
Hold on.
Now you won't be
All
able
right,
to
I've
do
got
this.
a title. Now what am I doing?
On the side, on your right side, you're going to see streaming. You're going to see Google Hangouts and custom link hangout.
Custom link hangout. What are you?
You want to
talking
do, okay. You're on your streaming events right now.
about? Okay, yeah.
Okay. You typed your title. It has the description and everything. Look on
Yeah.
the side for streaming. You have Google Hangouts, and then you have custom Hangout.
Stream now. I got stream now. I've got basic info, stream options, monetization, and cards.
Okay.
That's
You
scary.
should have did events. I told you when you go on your streaming, there's events.
Oh, go to events.
Guys,
Yes, go to events.
guys, Michael's here.
Hi, Michael.
Be quiet, Michael's here.
New
Nice.
live events from these settings. Is that what I'm looking for?
Yeah, just go to events on the streaming. It says live now or stream now, and underneath it says events. Click events.
All right. Hang on. It's creating a new event.
Well, no, you should already have an event.
Okay. There we go. Join us.
Yes.
Now what am I?
Join us.
It says basic info, advanced settings, and monetization. What am I doing?
Okay, hold
You're doing
on. I
something
don't
wrong.
know what you're doing because it's really fucking simple.
Somehow
Hold
by the
on.
end of this, we'll have summoned a demon, and that'll be fine. Give him his own channel.
Okay. All right.
There's a
all right.
Slender
I got
Man
a
over
better
here.
idea.
Or that.
Better idea. Why don't I get on my streaming machine?
There you go.
That's probably the best.
Yeah, and y'all just add him on the
He
stream.
just added the Slender Man. Hey, why are you doing wearing a suit? You're gonna fuck it up, wandering around the forest trying to kill children.
What are you
You're following me with a bass drum.
Fuck those kids. Fuck those kids.
I don't want to fuck the kids. I'm not Jared from Subway.
All right, well, you said that-
Almost.
Everybody-
Almost, man.
Y'all going
Okay.
Count Chocula stream. I'm gonna have to go to sleep because
Oh,
I,
no.
I have to do a marathon tomorrow night.
Oh.
I have
I'm
4
almost asleep
streams to do
already.
tomorrow.
All right, hang on a minute. I
Of
gotta.
what?
I have 4 streams to do tomorrow.
Plug yourself. Plug it up. Plug it up.
Well, I have
Plug
a
it,
stream
plug your
for
shit.
Animator, and before that, I have to do 2 streams with other channels, which I don't want to announce it because chances are they're gonna flake out. Because every time I try to do a stream with them, they flake out.
No. Advertise it anyway. Advertise it like it's gonna fucking happen. And if it doesn't
Alrighty.
happen, blame the
Call
other
it
guy.
out.
Anyways, I'm doing 2 film reviews with 2 other channels with a friend of mine who started her YouTube channel, and I don't want to plug her because I have a feeling it's going to be a. All right, it's a long story short, but I have a big day tomorrow. Let's just put it that way. Now, I don't want to plug anybody because I have a feeling that they're going to stand me up because they're friends with somebody else.
All right, well then plug the 2 streams happen.
Okay, then I'm going to do Ray Animator. I'm doing a live stream Ray Animator tomorrow. We're going to do top 10 most underrated zombie films. And after that, I'm doing a Google Hangout with supporter hangouts. We're going to do a horror stream with little known channels that I had. There are 4 of them that I've met.
I had Ray Animator on just last night. She's
I know you did. She was awesome. I love Ray.
It's there.
Yeah.
I watched it.
But yeah, and I'm doing 2 other reviews tomorrow, but I don't know if they're gonna work out.
There may be.
because I have a feeling that they're not gonna be reviews. I have a feeling they're gonna be sabotaged
Why would they be sabotaged?
because they're friends with somebody else.
What?
And out of the blue, they want.
Oh,
yeah,
fuck
I don't
that.
want to. Yeah, so I'm not
Don't
holding my
worry about
breath.
that
Chances
shit.
are it's fucking just.
Shrug.
All
Yeah.
this drama.
It is. It's a
Fuck
lot
that
of
shit.
drama.
Don't worry about that shit.
Well, that's what I'm not worried about. That's why I don't want to plug it because I don't want to say it and then people go watch it and then it's just sabotage. So that's why I'm not even going to plug it.
Okay.
I know it sounds bad, but I'm not even looking forward to it.
All right, just to make sure, you can all still hear me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful.
So, what are you?
He's gonna do his stream, guys.
No, not him. I was talking about you tomorrow with Rayanne.
Tomorrow I'm doing a live stream and we're gonna do top 10 underrated zombie films. And after that, I'm gonna do a hangout.
She's all into zombies.
So we decided to do that. Top 10 underrated zombie films. After that, we're gonna do a group Google hangout. So yeah. Anyways, Jackal's gonna set up his stream. So I'm gonna go ahead and
stream.
I'm gonna mute my mic until y'all kind of figure out what you're gonna do, okay, guys? But thank you so much for joining the
You
stream.
can still hear me, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the stream off.
You.
I'm willing to take this chat over to my channel if you are all willing.
I'm willing.
Okay, wonderful. Is anyone unwilling?
I have nothing going on.
Okay, then.